Ladies and gentlemen, we are here, ready to go. Bucs opening drive going well. They hit Odin or Atan, the tight end, number 88, and then followed that up with a deep ball to Mike Evans. When I say deep, I mean 20, 21 yards about. So a really solid opening drive for the Bucs right now. Here we go. First down. They're going to run it with Rachaad White, and Rachaad White picks up 9 yards on his first carry. And we already know what this one means to everybody, what it means to Jason Kelsey and Little E in the chat. How about them Bills? How about them Bills? I love it. Great game from the Bills. And keep in mind that Baker Mayfield has been injured, a rib, an ankle. He's dealing with some injuries. So far, he looks good. Here we go. Second down. They're going to run it again with Rachaad White. He had nowhere to go, but then he finds an opening. Patience really pays off right here for Rachaad White in a fresh set of downs for the Bucs. Approaching the red zone. Angel, second in. What's up, buddy? Here we go. Rachaad White on the year, 990 yards. But I don't think he really got into a rhythm until a little bit later in the season. But right now, he has been a weapon for Tampa Bay. Here we go. Baker Mayfield in shotgun. And it's going to be a handoff to Rachaad White. Rachaad White takes it to the 20. Now they are in the red zone. And him and an Eagle exchange some words, not friendly words. And it's playoffs. What do you expect? And this is kind of fun. That the fact that Baker Mayfield is playing in a playoff game and that he has been the leader of this team all season. And depending on what happens today, Baker Mayfield may be able to keep his job next year. So this is a very important game for his career. Here we go. Baker rolling out, fires to Odin, and it's going to be incomplete. 3rd and 3 coming up. Still a very manageable third down right now. And let me set this up. Bucs, Eagles. Here we go. 3rd down and 3. Baker Mayfield, shotgun. Rachaad White. He switches sides. Baker, playing quarterback, fixing his protection. Here we go. Quick throw. Rachaad White. He makes a man miss and then picks up a first. This is an amazing effort by Rachaad White. The ref is going to spot it at a first down. What a freaking play. A fresh runner comes in, and Baker throws that ball, almost got batted. And then as soon as Rachaad White grabs it, Bradbury's there to hit him behind the line. And he's able to push 2 Eagles off and then somehow pick up a first down. Lily said, hell yeah, if they continue to play like that, I think they'll be in the Super Bowl. Damn. We'll see. Baker Mayfield, shotgun. Fakes the handoff. Looking. Firing. Oh, now he's going to run it himself. And Baker picks up 6, maybe 8. That's a good run right there. And Baker doesn't run very often. But when he does, you know he wants this one. All right. Here we go. Current drive, 9 plays, 65 yards. And here we go. Baker looking to throw. Oh, in the end zone for Odin. And it just, he should have caught it, man. He should have caught that one. This is a great ball by Baker Mayfield. And that's PI as well. Dude, he's all over him. He's tackling him as he's trying to catch the ball. All right, 3rd and 3. All right, here we go. Mike Evans lined up at the bottom of the screen. Baker firing in that direction. And it was actually intended for Trey Palmer. And here comes a field goal group, and I wouldn't mind them going for it here. It's 4th and 3. You're on a great opening drive. Honestly, kicking a field goal here kind of feels like a win for the Eagles. I don't know. What do you guys think? I think I would go for it right here. Angel said, I got the Ravens in Super Bowl from the way they have been playing lately. I can see the Ravens going. Who do you got in the NFC, though? Because I think Lil E was talking about the NFC. 28-yard field goal is good, and it's time to update the ticker. Little E said, here's the big must-do for the Bills. Allen cannot play hero ball like he had been, or else he'll end up being kicked out of the playoffs if he goes with James Cook to help him out. Yeah, I think Josh Allen is playing some of the best football of his career right now, and I think they just need to keep doing what they're doing right now. All right, where's my ticker? There it is. Okay. Bucs 3, Eagles. Zilch, nada, nothing. Absolute dog shit. Just kidding. They haven't even come out on the field yet. Let's see. Here we go. Eagles at Buccaneers. Let's see. Already in the second part. All right. This is not a difficult tackle. Bradbury has to make this play, and that was Rachaad White on that 3rd down. And the drive didn't end up with 7, so he gets a pass, but that was a bad missed tackle. And Cleveland fan taking a picture of their Baker Mayfield jersey. Let's go, Bucs. F the Eagles. Missed pass interference on the Eagles, and yeah, I don't even have to hit play. That I know what play that was. That was Auden. Man, that's freaking harsh. Angel said, I'd like to see the Lions, but at this moment, I don't know yet. NFC Championship, Packers and Lions. That would be awesome. That's what I'm hoping for. I'm hoping the Packers continue this journey they're on. Hell yeah, Angel. How are the Celts looking? I think the Celts they're playing the Raptors, right? I think they're playing the Raptors today. And now let's see what the Eagles do. I think with no AJ Brown, A, Devontae Smith has to have a big game. B, they're probably going to run the football a lot in this game. So this is the first look we're going to get at the Eagles offense without AJ Brown, and here they come onto the field as a visitor. And this is just what the doctor ordered, an away playoff game, a little bit of humble pie, and let's see how the Eagles respond to this position. And also keep in mind, Julio Jones is going to be replacing AJ Brown. He's a little bit older, but he's healthy right now. So let's see if he can have a couple catches in this one. Maybe make a couple plays. 1st down, he's going to hand it off. This is DeAndre Swift who bounces it outside all the way almost to a 1st down, 9-yard gain. Good opening run. And Brian Johnson, the first-year offensive coordinator for the Eagles after losing both their coordinators to head coaching jobs. Lane Johnson, Jason Kelsey, Landon Dickerson. Good O-line. Good O-line. Here we go. 2nd and 1. Hurts. Hands it off to, first down. Swift again. They're up 7 right now. Lily said, Kyle, watch Angel have a meltdown later over the Celtics, and then I tell him to chill and trust the team. Not tonight. Okay. We will hold you to it. We're going to hold you to that. I knew he was bound for a breakout game sooner or later. Swift, that is, not T-Swizzle. Yep. And I'm hoping Swift has a good game today. Here we go. Empty backfield. Swift lined up as a receiver on the bottom of the screen. A quick throw, and that's Julio Jones with his first catch of the game. Julio Jones. And we'll see what kind of game Julio Jones is going to have today. All right. Here we go. Now they're going to fakes the handoff, and they hit Goddard. And Goddard picks up a couple. Goddard with his first reception of the game. And I think he's somebody a lot of people forgot how just special he really is. Last year, he was one of the top 5 tight ends in the league. And this year, he got hurt. And people were dropping them from their fantasy football rosters. And he came out these last couple of games and has had big games. And I think he's reminded a lot of people who he is. It's amazing how fast we can forget. Kenneth Gainwell is going to motion into the backfield with Hurts. Goddard lined up at the bottom of the screen. Julio Jones at the top of the screen. 2 seconds, and it gets snapped. Hurts throwing. It looks like his hand got hit, and it's going to be batted down by Winfield, a Pro Bowl snub. And it's going to be an early punt for this Eagles team. And then Lil, said, I knew he was bound for a breakout game. Oh, I hit that one. You know why? I learned not to give a shit. Well, we will hold you to it. And I just want the Bucs to win, honestly. Julio Jones reminds me of Speedy G. And punt is off cleanly. And great hang time. Still in the air. Fair caught at the 20. And ladies and gentlemen, Baker Mayfield comes back out onto the field. And Baker Mayfield has a chance to prove to everybody who he is. A first overall draft pick, a guy that took a Cleveland team that had missed the playoffs year after year after year to their first playoff appearance in, I think it was decades at that time. And then he gets booted for Deshaun Watson. Now, we won't go into that whole thing, but he goes to Carolina, and Carolina is just super dysfunctional. They send him to LA midseason, and he ends up winning the game on Monday Night Football, I believe it was, or Thursday night. It was a primetime game, by throwing a touchdown pass like in the last seconds of that game. And you can make a real argument that performance got him this job with Tampa. And most people would say that this is just a gap year for the Bucs, that he's not a long-term quarterback, which brings us to my whole point. If Baker Mayfield comes out today and leads this team to victory, and he looks good, he makes the right decisions, he might earn himself a future contract with this team. And I'm not talking about one more year. I'm talking about a 6-year contract, something like that. So I love that story. I love the underdog story. And I'm kind of hoping Baker has success. Now, another way he could maybe keep his job is if they get into a high-scoring game and the Eagles win on a last-second field goal. I still think people would say, hey, is Jalen Hurts a franchise quarterback? Because if he is, then what's Baker Mayfield? Because he went shot for shot with him this whole game. But losing has a way of making people just forget everything. So I don't think there will be as much noise of keeping Baker if he has a good loss. But Bucs in good shape right now. Got off to a 3-point lead with 7 minutes left in the first quarter. The offense comes back on the field. Warren Sapp is in the building today. He's Pro Football Hall of Famer, inducted in 2013. Aaron Judge, 2022 All-Pro Yankee, is there. Lincoln Riley made the trip, the USC head football coach. A lot of notable people. That's going to be false start on Odin. That's going to be false start on Odin. Number 88. Oh, they're going to say number 10. It looked like there was some weird motion going on. There was definitely some weird motion, and that was Trey Palmer, the rookie, and he's gonna sit this play out. Julio, did you learn that from me, Angel? You know what I saw the other night on Facebook? Let me know. Oh, is that Chris Godwin? No, David Moore, and then a flag comes in after. Hate Aaron Judge. Go Rays. Ow. Ouch. Hate. I always say hate is not good. Say highly dislike. I don't care. You can say whatever you want. It's a free country, but why do you hate him? I'll ask you that. Why do you hate him? So there's 15-yard penalty after this play. And let's see. What's the penalty? That's BS. I don't like that penalty. All right, under center, Baker is going to fake the handoff, loading up, taking a shot, deep downfield. He's got Mike Evans. Oh, he fucking dropped it. Oh, my God. Oh, come on. He never drops that. Oh, my God. What the? Oh, my God. Are you shitting me? Of course. Of course. Now they're going to run it with Rashad White to make third down a little more manageable. Pick up around 4. Honestly, I expect the Bucs to go back to that play. Mike Evans and Baker Mayfield have had a great connection this game, and if anything, that drop is just going to make Baker want to go back to him even more. Man, that's a rough drop, though. That was a touchdown. Here we go. Baker looking to throw, firing, caught, and it's Moore. And Moore is going to score. Touchdown pass, Baker Mayfield. No flags on the field. And the Bucs are going to get off to a 10-0 lead. Wow. Wow. All right. So how do the Eagles respond? Wow. Crazy. Baker Mayfield with 105 passing yards in just this first 2 possessions. Extra point is good. I saw that Brett Kreischer is going to do family tour in North Carolina. That's awesome. I just saw him about a month ago here in Nashville. TD, hate Aaron Judge because I hate the Yankees, but I also hate the cheaters. Houston Astros. Dang. Yeah, I don't know much about baseball. I'm not gonna lie. 10-0 though. Bucks off to a really hot start, and this is gonna be a good game. I can already tell. All right, here we go. Live updates coming at y'all. See. All right, trying to find a nice live update. 10 minutes ago. Here we go. Perfect. Got it. Bam. All right, so more. Probably not who everybody was thinking, but that is a huge play. And it's going to be about how the Eagles respond. Now, we talked about them wanting to run the football effectively. I think that is going to be very, very important for the Eagles because if for any reason they punt the ball to the Bucs and they take a 17-0 lead, the Eagles are going to end up abandoning the thing that can keep them in the playoffs. So, if you come out on this drive, you run the football well and you score a touchdown, it's a 3-point game and you don't have to worry about changing any parts of your game plan, but man, that Mike Evans drop freaking crushed me. I really wanted that one. That's a rare drop too. All right, so this is going to be another touchback for the Eagles. I'm jealous that you saw him in Nashville. I bet that was an amazing time. Yeah, it was. It was. He did a lot of. The one thing I didn't like is that he did a lot of his like machine bit, which I've already heard it like a million times, which I like it, and I still don't get me wrong, I had a great time. I just wish he would have had new material. But he did have like his first half was new, so that was good. The second half was like hearing a story for the 10th time, but overall had a great time, man. And here is another run, DeAndre Swift, and he's gonna pick up 3. Second and 7, and there's a dang, I think I strained something working out the other day. Yaya DB is the player that's down. He's a 3rd round pick in last year's draft, linebacker. And it looks like this is gonna need some. Oh, he got up. And he is slowly walking off the field, and he was just bringing pressure in. And it looks like maybe all right, so he was able to get off the field on his own power, so hopefully he's all right. 2nd and 7. 2nd and 7, and Jalen Hurts is going to fake the run, a quick throw to Kenneth Gainwell. Or no, that's actually Curtis Watkins. Diaby, he's a 24-year-old rookie. He had 7.5 sacks this season. Most sacks by a rookie this season, Kobe Turner, Byron Young had 9 and 8, and he's right there with 7.5. And fun fact, all three of those players were third-round selections. So that just shows the value in the draft. Puka Nacua was in a first-round selection. Here we go. 3rd and 2. And, dropped. And Goddard just dropped it. And they're going to have to punt again. This is going awful. Look at this. Look, you have Julio Jones wide open as well. And how does he drop this? Man, Bucs are really got the Eagles where they want him. Here we go. This is going to be returned from the 10. He backpedals a little bit. Now he cuts up, makes a move. Ooh. Tackled around the neck. No flag on it. And now the Eagles offense has to go sit down. Look at it. He just did not make the catch. And you could tell Jalen Hurts was pissed off about it too, man. The Eagles, what the hell? What is wrong with this team lately? This is not it, man. This is not it. And the Eagles 3 and out because, you guessed it, they had no answer for – I just updated right when I was trying to read that comment. Run the effing ball. Now, this is what the world's saying about the game. Jesus, 5 people blocking for a 7-man blitz. Help Jalen. Why the F wouldn't they run it even if you only get 1 yard? You push it. Yeah, the Eagles are losing this game. Eagles, you effing suck. Jalen Hurts, since he got the contract extension. Eagles are looking rough. Tom Grassi. And I guess I'll make a post of my own, considering this game is on everybody's mind right now. Let's see. Post. Oh, there it is. All right. Made a post, and it says the Eagles better not abandon the run. I need Swift to get going. This is going to be interesting. Really quick. This is going to get really interesting. If why did my ticker not update? I hate when that happens. If for any reason the Bucs score here and it's 17-0, this is going to get crazy. You would have who would it be? Detroit would play, the Bucs. Here we go, and they're going to run it, and this is a different running back. Matt Patricia over talking to the Eagles, trying to figure out how to get this team to start playing better defensively. Because remember, even if that other one didn't happen, Mike Evans had another touchdown that should have happened. So Eagles defense is kind of ass so far. Here we go, Baker, and a quick throw. And that's Edmonds who picks up a first down. And this crowd is loving it, man. This crowd is getting into it now. Matt Patricia calling these defensive plays. Sean Desai, defensive coordinator. Here we go. Auden in motion. And they're going to do a flip. And it's going to be a run with Palmer. And Palmer is going to be able to pick up 11. Good job by Palmer. 9-yard run. Everything the Bucs have done has worked so far. The Eagles have had the ball for only 4 minutes in this first quarter. Meanwhile, Tampa Bay is at 8 minutes right now. And they have 8 first downs in 18 plays. The Eagles only have 1 first down in 8 plays. This is crazy. Here we go. 2nd and 1. Handoff. This is going to go to Edmonds, and that's going to be another first down. So make it 9. 9 first downs. And this Bucs team has come to play, man. And we didn't really know what to expect. Let's be honest. I mean, their last game of the season, they're playing for the playoffs, and they win 9-0 against Carolina. That is not what you needed to have a confidence boost going into this game. But so far, man, they're looking great. And they're going to run it with Rachaad White, who's looking for somewhere to go. And finally, the Eagles defense gets some penetration. Eagles defense able to get in the backfield, bring up 2nd and 13. And we've seen a couple times Rachaad White's patience really pays off. That time, there was just nothing opening up. Nothing opening up. 2nd and 13, and we are under 1 minute and 5 seconds left. Clock rolling now under a minute. All snapped. Baker fires. Is that Odin? That's Odin. Let's go. Another great play by Odin. Otten. I don't know why I keep saying Odin. Another great play by Otten. And Sirianni, all he can do is shake his head. All he can do is shake his head because Cade Otten has 39 yards already in this game. Here we go. And they're going to run the football with Rachaad White. Rachaad White gets a yard. Still haven't seen Chris Godwin make a catch yet in this game, and that's going to be the end of the first quarter. And Baker getting the crowd fired up. All right, so first quarter stats, Mike Evans, 21 yards. Rachaad White, 3 receiving yards. Cade Otten, 49 receiving yards. Dallas Goedert with 4 yards. Obviously, we haven't seen anything get going from the Eagles. Goddard with just 1 catch. Julio Jones with 1 catch. Devontae Smith without a catch so far. They look very bad right now. They do not look good. And the Eagles are trending right now. Awful coverage. I told y'all the Eagles run to the ball and tackle like they're trying to let folks score. They must hate their defensive coach. Wow, that's a bold statement. That came from Ryan Clark. The only man that can save this team. A picture of Bill Belichick. Wow. Could you imagine Bill Belichick going to the Eagles? I'm gonna keep that in my back pocket because that is definitely something I could see happening. If he does, watch out, man. This team would be nasty. This team would be schnasty. And I gotta share this stream on Twitter. Here we go. Let's see. Quote. Let me Eagles at Bucs. Post about Eagles at Bucs. Let me copy this hashtag. Hopefully we can bring in some. Hopefully we can bring in some fans, right? Maybe some Eagle fans, maybe some Bucs fans. That would be awesome for the stream. And here we go. Quote and take a picture. Let's see. Here we go. All right. And this stream is officially posted. Here we go. 2nd and 9 for Baker Mayfield. Rashad White in the backfield. Auden in motion. Here we go. A fake handoff. Baker to throw. Steps up into a pocket and ends up getting sacked. It looks like he could have maybe thrown it to Rashad White. And instead he just hangs on to it and accepts that sack. So here we go. Auden was in motion, and man, there was just a couple different options right there, but Sweat was able to disrupt this play. And here we go. It looks like the Eagles are finally deciding to show up for this trip. 3rd and 13. 4:20. Here we go. Shotgun, Baker looking, backpedaling, stepping up, firing over the middle. Oh my gosh, that was almost picked. That was almost intercepted. I can't believe that one was not caught. But man, that was almost a bad mistake. And Baker's had a good game so far. You really don't want to come out and with a 10-point lead and try to make any he's trying to fit it in the middle, but he threw it too far right. Yeah, you don't need to make any mistakes, man. You got a 10-point lead. Don't give the Eagles any unnecessary momentum. A 54-yard field goal snap hold on its way. Barely, but it's good. Wow, that just made it through. So the Bucs are now up 13-0. They've scored on every possession that they have touched the ball. Every single one. So are the Eagles finally flipping that switch? Because the defense looked a lot better to start this quarter, and now if the Eagles score, it's a 6-point game. Everything's fine. No need to panic here. But man, this is not the start you wanted if you're an Eagles fan. And now we'll see what the world's saying on X. Catch the ball, you stupid F. Wow. Eagles fans are toxic, man. Jason Kelsey's career really about to end on a stinker because of these bum-ass coaches. The Eagles look off. This team is playing like they want their coach fired. 3rd and 13. Wow, man. People are really going in. Right now. Nick Sirianni will be fired. Ben Johnson is finalizing to be the next head coach. That is literally just not true. Now it could happen, but that's false. Fake news. Only man that could save the Eagles, a picture of Nick Foles. Man, y'all jump ship so quick. You guys are so flaky. Eagle fans are so flaky. You were literally, this guy took you to the Super Bowl, and now you want to replace him for Nick Foles. You know what? You know what every team has in common that lost in the playoffs? They abandoned their entire team. Nobody lost and was like, "Yeah, man, we got to get better. We had a good season." Everybody, it's not a coincidence. Tua and Mike McDaniel, they got to go. Dak and Mike McCarthy, they got to go. Hurts and Sirianni, they got to go. Where no one talks like this until they lose in the playoffs, which is crazy. It's crazy that the kind of year Hurts had last season, people are so ready to just, he's got to go. He's got to go. First off, on that first series, Dallas Goedert dropped the ball. That was a good pass on 3rd and 3. So that's not even his fault. And yeah, it's just crazy, man. It's crazy. This is a team that started 10-0. Here we go, 10-1. And we get ready to kick this one off. And we got some comments here in the chat. Kyle told you. What did you tell me? Try to remind you. Oh, Celtics down. Angel chill and relax. Trust the Celtics. Sub boys. Are we baking? I think we are. Good one, Nick. And then Little E said, hell, we didn't even make the playoffs, and I'm super proud of our defense. O-line, not so much. E-Dub talking about the Celtics in the 76ers. Yeah. And then Nick says, is 2 touchdowns and a missed field goal or 1 touchdown and 3 field goals? It is 1 touchdown and 2 field goals. None of the above. And what is this? Another incompletion, an ugly pass too. Week 1 through 12, they started 10-1. They're 1-5 since. 245 pass yards per game in week 1 through 12, and less than 200 yards since. So here we go. Fake handoff, throw. Devontae Smith, who's got the speed too. Oh, he got tackled by the shoelaces. A shoelace tackle. Man, they needed that. That was big. They needed that so bad, man. Devontae Smith, 31-yard reception. Here we go. Let's see if that sparks something in this team. Empty backfield. Hurts looking to throw. And there he is again. Devontae Smith, who makes a move and picks up a first down. Devontae Smith is playing. Maybe the only Eagle that showed up for this trip. But what happened? Okay. Weird. Okay. We're good. Okay. I don't know why this whole thing just froze on me. Here we go. 1st and 10. Quick throw. Watkins, who's going to get a couple yards. Hey, he's no Devontae Smith. And Little E going to bed. Salute, sir. Have a good night. Embiid is scary. He is. Nick, math is not my strong suit. No worries, brother. No worries. Here we go. 2nd and 8. Eagles finally got some positive momentum going here. Shotgun for Hurts. And a fake handoff rolling out to the bottom of the screen. A pump fake, and Hurts is going to run it and only picks up 1 yard. And I don't know if we haven't seen Kenneth Gainwell in this game as well. And it's kind of weird. All right, here we go. So weird. Hertz was such a dynamic runner last year. Not really seeing it this year. 3rd and 7. Shotgun, looking, firing. Not even close. He threw that ball so high. And what are the Eagles going to do? They're going to have to kick a field goal. And man, Eagles need some of that Brian Dawkins juice to spark that sideline. Man. And here we go. A field goal. Snap, hold, kick. And it is good. So the goose egg is gone. It is a 10-point game, which, hey, man, it's something. It's something. All right. Wow. So that was a solid drive. It didn't end great, but Hurts hit Devontae Smith in stride for a 31-yard gain. And then on the next play, Smith makes another catch short right on the right side, and then turned to the right sideline and took it for 12 more yards, got another first down. But then Hurts hits Watkins on a shallow route that picked up 2. Then he rolled out, pushed out of bounds, no gain, and then they end up having to settle for the field goal. Let me know what you guys think. Are the Eagles back in this game? And I'm not sure. I'm not sure. And oh, that's cool. Live on X, the only football podcast, is hosting Eagles at Bucs. I didn't even know. I didn't even know we could do that. That's cool. 31-yard reception was big, man. All right. Just posted. Need to keep throwing it to Smith because they do. Because they do. Junior. What's up, brother? This is my boy, Spartacus. The Eagles defense looks bad still. I don't know if they're winning this one. Yeah, man. They do. They do look bad, but I was a little not impressed, but that the second quarter, the very beginning, they looked like a better defense. And they forced Tampa to punt. So let's see what they do, man. Let's see what they do. Let's see if Baker Mayfield can continue pushing this ball downfield. 2022, last year, wildcard game was also in Tampa, but Tom Brady was the quarterback, and here we go. This time it's Baker Mayfield, and Bucs are winning. Tonight, Baker 7 for 13, 137 yards with a touchdown pass. Mike Evans dropped one. That could have been another. Well, that was on the same drive, but it could have been a Mike Evans touchdown as well. I know some people got Mike Evans on an anytime touchdown. Y'all think Baker's the QB in Tampa next year? I think it has a lot to do with what happens in this game. I think if Baker has a good game, and he's having a good game so far, I think he is. I think he is. It's hard to replace a quarterback that he's in his first year too. You know, he could get better next season. Oh, Tompkins staying on his feet somehow gets 4.5. It'll be marked at 4. And wow, that wasn't Rachaad White. We're going to compare Baker Mayfield to the GOAT. Okay, so Tom Brady was 8-9 last season. Baker was 9-8. Tom Brady 67% completion. Baker 64. And then about 400 more yards for Tom Brady, but Tom Brady had been playing there for 3 years at that point. Here we go. Baker looking, throwing. Oh, just outside the reach of Mike Evans. And man, they are really trying to get Mike Evans involved in this game, and they just keep barely missing. Last one was on Mike Evans. This one is just he normally catches that ball. Man. 10 minutes, 45 seconds. Here we go. Baker looking and has the pumping. Now he's going to run it himself. Baker picks up the yards, first down. And Baker not afraid to run the football today. We don't see it very often. Baker is not really a running quarterback, but hey, when you're in the playoffs, you see quarterbacks do a lot of desperate measures, like John Elway's helicopter. And I'm trying to see. I have Baker Mayfield. I took his rushing yards because he was at like 4.5, and he's definitely over that now. Here we go. It's going to be a run. Rachaad White, who falls after 1 yard. Where is it? Baker Mayfield. Oh, I think what happened was that one. That one was parlayed with Jalen Hurts to have the first touchdown, so it's gone because that didn't happen. All right, so Baker Mayfield has 141 passing yards. Now, I took him to get 250. 2nd and 9. See? Baker throwing, and that's good for, wow, stayed on his feet. And careful spiking the ball like that. Don't want to get a penalty. And another first down. And man, this Eagles defense, they are not tackling. They are missing so many tackles. Right here, you got to make that tackle, man. You got to wrap up. This is ridiculous. And Junior says it perfectly, man. The tackling's ass right now. Sirianni's mad about something. Dude, why don't you bring that same energy to your defense? Here we go. Baker over the... Oh, Cade Otton freaking dropped it. Oh, my gosh. Come on. Baker threw this ball perfectly, man. Look at Otton. Cuts over, the middle of the field's wide open, and he just completely missed it. Baker looks great in this game, man. And Tristan Wirfs stepped on him. And here we go. Baker shotgun, 2nd and 10. Quick throw. Chris Godwin finally makes a play and picks up 9 yards. We'll see where the spot is. It looks like it's going to be inches short. Maybe a QB sneak coming. They're going to call it a 9-yard gain. And, man, you got to tip your hat to this Bucs offense. This Bucs offense looks really good right now. Mike Evans and Chris Godwin both only have 1 catch, but other guys have gotten involved, like Palmer. Let's see what they do here. 3rd and 1. I don't like shotgun here. And it's going to be a handoff. I don't like it. I don't like the shotgun run. That is a bad play call. This was clearly they were definitely selling out to stop the run, and the Bucs didn't change their play at all. I would have liked to see a QB sneak there. I wonder if they're worried about Baker's health. Here we go, 4th and 1. And Baker's telling the crowd, shut up. And here we go. It's going to be a pitch outside, and Rachaad White's going to pick it up. What a freaking run. Rachaad White gets up. Is he all right? He looked like he came up a little weird. Is he good? And, man, I love this play call. Oh, no. Rachaad White's limping off the field. Come on. Are you serious? How do these players keep getting hurt every single game? All right, so he's gonna sit this play out. We'll keep you up to date with that. And now here's his backup, who's not as good. That drops the ball right away, and that was Chase Edmonds. And Rachaad White, he is walking it off on the sideline, and I think he's gonna be all right. He's not going into the blue tent. That would be that'd be a big loss for the Eagles. Tristan Wirfs, 2021 first team All-Pro and a 2-time Pro Bowl selection. He's in his 4th season. He has really become a key piece to this offensive line. Bill. Oh my God. I did not, but hold on. 2nd and 10. Here we go. Baker Mayfield looking, firing middle of the field, and it's Auden. And he's going to be down about 6 yards short of the first down. 3rd and 6 coming out. Bill says, did you see the end of the Mike Tomlin presser? So, Mike, you have 1 year left on your contract with, and he walked out of the press conference. And I don't blame him, man. I really don't. Like, it's kind of like when they were asking Mike McDaniels a bunch of stuff. He's like, I can't reflect on the game. Like, we just lost. And they ask these kind of tough questions just to get a reaction, and Mike knows it. Oh, tipped. Wow, Cunningham. And it looks like the Bucs are going to stay out on the field maybe. Nah, they're walking off. They're walking off. Yeah, I mean, like, what is he supposed to say? He's not even in control of that. You know, if they want to ask somebody that question, they should ask the owner, not him, or maybe even the GM, but probably the owner. Kick is perfect. Kick is perfect. Yeah. I don't know if Art Rooney is doing press conferences. Normally they do end of the season press conference once you're eliminated, and they kind of talk of it's kind of like a State of the Union. So I think that would be way more appropriate place for that question. I'm actually kind of glad Mike Tomlin walked out. Time and a place. Time and a place. All right, so what do we got here? 13-3. All right, so we got a commercial break right now. Ooh. Wow. Wow. I just saw it. That's crazy. That is crazy. Man, dude. Yeah, it's an emotional time. But I don't know. I think considering he had Mike Tomlin, I think it went about as well as it could. I'm not sure if a different coach they put in Bill Belichick. I'm not sure that Mason Rudolph throws for 300 yards. Like it's tough. You know, all the coaches that got fired, they all got the same thing in common. Bad quarterbacks. You had Bryce Young early in the season playing terrible. Um, some of them aren't terrible, but they're just not good enough, like Geno Smith, Mac Jones. Um, yeah. I'm really glad that the Giants didn't fire Brian. I'm just gonna call him Brian from now on. I'm really glad that the Giants didn't fire him. They're one of the only coaches or only teams that seems to know what the hell's going on. Mike Vrabel getting fired when they didn't have a quarterback and they were playing competitive. I love it. It seems like the Giants are very much aware that the problem is not the coach, whereas GMs and other people, they need a scapegoat for drafting terrible players and not getting a real quarterback, and then they fire their head coach. I love that the Giants didn't take that route. Need it going, and Edub says, Junior, absolutely positive, and I'm so sick of it. Ooh, I missed that one. Junior said, Kyle, did you see the Packers with the Cowboys yesterday? Dude, did I see? I saw it, baby. I saw it. I had my cheese head on. And it was awesome. It was awesome. Packers are Packers. I put a bet in for the Packers to go to the Super Bowl. We got Bill said there's a lot of smoke around Brian being very hard to work for. Well, it's work, you know? It should be. It depends what kind of hard work we're talking about. But Matt Hawkins in the chat, what's up? What is up? And then Edub said, Junior Packers, yay. How about them cow ladies? With the cheese emoji. Wow, and the Eagles get called with an ineligible man downfield. That's Cam Jurgens. Bill said Pat Leonard had a big write-up on it, and no one is happy. Other coordinators are telling candidates, don't come here, apparently. Wow. That's crazy. Did not know that. 1st and 15, and Hurts, snap, looking to pass, firing, caught. Julio Jones with his second catch of the day. And he is filling in today for a missing A.J. Brown. It's only 16 to 3. There's plenty of time in this game. There's no reason to freak out. But there's 5 minutes remaining in the first half. And let's see, Jalen Hurts looking to pass, going deep, and he hits Julio Jones again, who stays on his feet after a big hit because he's a big guy, man. And Julio Jones, a little slow to get up. Julio Jones, a little slow to get up. Hopefully he's all right. Let's see. So he takes a big hit. It looks like in the shoulder. He stayed on his feet and kept running. Apparently, he continued that play injured. So that's pretty impressive, actually. Bill said that that's why I'm here, Kyle, to keep you plugged into the dark underbelly of Giants Twitter. That's why we need everybody, every diehard fan we need in this space, because nobody knows your team like you. I always say that. I interviewed a Lions fan at the Wounded Warrior Olympic event, and he spent so much time telling me how good the Lions were going to be, talking about Sam Laporta, talking about Jahmyr Gibbs and some other guys. He was right, and I listened. And here is Swift. And Swift picks up 2. Let's see. The ball was punched out at the end of the play. All right, 2nd and 8. Here we go. Shotgun for Hurts. He's going to send a little bit of motion. Fake the handoff to Swift. Looking deep. Got a man downfield. Devontae Smith all the way down to the 3-yard line. And Smith nods his head and pounds his chest and lets everybody in Tampa know that the Eagles have come to win this game. Now I expect a DeAndre Swift handoff right up the middle. No surprise here. Here we go. A big shot downfield. It's Antoine Winfield Jr. who lets Smith get behind him in a great pass by Jalen Hurts. And here we go. Shotgun, Swift in the backfield with him. Goddard in motion. It's going to be a fake handoff, throwing it to Goddard. Goddard's got it. Touchdown. And just like that, the Eagles are within 7, and with an extra point, they'll be within 6, and we have ourselves a ball game. Goddard with his 4th touchdown catch of the season on that play. And wow. Why didn't you send it to me? Damn it. Oh, nice. Oh, yeah, you still got the second half. Oh, right. There's going to be a flag on the extra point. Zion McCullen went off sides, and they're going to go for 2 now. Okay, so here comes Sirianni. And here's Goddard. And Jalen Hurts coming back on, and guess what? Probably a tush push. Probably a tush push coming. And the Eagles are right back in it. Right back in it. Needed that in the absolute worst way. That was a huge play. All right. Yep. 27. McCullen came off sides, and all those NFL conspiracists are going to say that Sirianni's the devil because he said he wanted to go for 2 like this. And here's a tush push, and oh my God, I don't think he got it. Oh my God. The Eagles lost their mojo. The tush push doesn't work. Oh my God. Did we just witness a turning point of history? I guess we don't need to ban the play anymore. It doesn't work. Wow. And Tampa, the first team that I've witnessed, stopped the tush push. That's pretty incredible. That is pretty incredible. 1 second D for the P, but as always, I'm going to leave you guys daydreaming. And ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Only Football Podcast. The Eagles have just scored a touchdown and brought the game within 7 points. Bob. All right, enough of that. Sweet son of Jesus. This shit putting me to sleep. Brotherly shove no longer automatic. Sharts or farts? Yeah, man. It looks like that play was finally stopped. And man, that is huge. I'm not even mad we stopped right there, but Hurts was legit getting his helmet ripped off. Somebody said, yeah, the Eagles can't even tush push. They're cooked. After a huge play to Devontae Smith, Eagle fans can't help it. They have to continue to talk shit about their own team. And then once they win, they're like, oh, we're brotherly love. Like, yeah. I don't know what kind of love that is when you shit on your own team. Elliott boots this one off, and it's going to go into the end zone. Actually, I can't remember. I don't remember this emotion being as strong in previous years. I just can't. There's just been a lot of toxic fans between the Eagles and Cowboys, and Eagles, Cowboys, definitely the Dolphins. Oh, there's a face mask. He's pulling his helmet off. That's what he got. Wow, a no call. And a run. Rachaad White is going to pick up 10 yards. And Rachaad White has been running with a purpose in this game. He has been really solid. And Devontae Smith, man, he's got 2 touchdowns, I believe, right? Devontae Smith, he's got 98 receiving yards as well. Oh, wait, Devontae Smith didn't actually get in on that touchdown. No, he has 0 touchdowns. I stand corrected. All right, here we go. Both teams 3 timeouts, 2 minutes, 25 seconds. They're going to fake the handoff. Baker looking, finally throwing it out of bounds. And Godwin was there, but he would have been tackled right away, and they preserved the timeout by just throwing the ball away. Devontae Smith with 98 yards. And all right. And Rachaad White with 40 rushing yards in the first half. DeAndre Swift only 16. Here we go. A fake handoff. Baker rolling, firing. Auden. Another grab by Auden. Cade Auden. Cade Auden has come out, and he has 64 yards in the first half. Wow. Cade Auden and Jalen Hurts has 135 passing yards in the first half, and that is going to bring us to the 2-minute warning. Wow. Cade Auden, 4 receptions on the day. He had the energy. We had that chemistry. Look, I love rap. I do. I rap myself. I like to freestyle. I'm working on an album right now. I can't stand like whiny rapping. Can't stand it. Shut up. Fucking say it with your chest. All right, so it is time for the Bucs to make one more final drive. Does this end in 3 or 7 or something else? I only say 3 or 7 because every Tampa drive has ended in 3 or 7. They have not been stopped offensively one time by the Eagles, but I will say for shits and giggles, I'll give you a third option that Tampa punts the ball. What happens? A, B, or C? A, touchdown. B, field goal. C, finally a punt. All right, so E-Dub said B, Brandon McManus. He said C, Cam Chancellor. Or D, David Akers. All right, so just a bunch of random players. E-Dub, what's up with that? Any context? If not, that's cool. I like the comments. Honestly, I do. Comments help us a lot too. I'm just curious what you're doing though. A little bit. Tush Push is trending right now. And Coach Yak said, fuck your Tush Push. And SportsCenter posted, Bucs stop the Eagles' Tush Push. This is a big story right now. All right, here we go. Shotgun for Baker. Baker looking to pass, backpedaling, taking a shot downfield. Oh, overthrew Chris Godwin. Damn it. He had him. He had him. Wow. Okay. Well, the Bucs did stop the tush push, so anything is possible. Here we go. Baker throwing. Oh, he dropped it. God. Come on. What is up with all these drops? All right, so here we go. 3rd and 10. Baker kind of let one sail, and then on the next play, Rachaad White drops the football. And Rachaad White is actually lined up right now in the slot. And now there's going to be a timeout taken. The Eagles burn the timeout so they don't get a penalty. Man. Barstool, not going to lie, they posted a really, really funny, freaking funny post. And it's going to be available for you guys to see. Posted. Go check it out on my Twitter. All right, here we go. 3rd and 10. 249 yards offensively in the first half. Baker trying to get a look at this defense pre-snap motion. And now the ball is snapped. Here we go. Baker looking and he's trying to avoid a sack, and he stiff-armed one guy, but then another guy. Wow. And he was holding Baker down, and Baker got up, and now they're fighting. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That was the best defensive play we've seen so far. And Baker taking that sack keeps the clock running. So the Eagles call another timeout. And right here after the play, he kind of sits on him. Here's Rachaad White. And, yep, he's there. He's there. And 52 fell. That should have been a penalty. You can't grab his face mask. That's not a penalty. You put your hand on another man's face mask, and man, I would have to fight you if you did that. Oh my God, the ball's on the ground. Oh, it's recovered. Almost a disaster by the Eagles. Wow. They avoid a disaster. Baker looking like a future winner of the Matthew Stafford in Detroit No Help Award. I think Baker's got weapons, Nick. What do you mean? Yeah, they got Mike Evans, Chris Godwin. They got Rashad White. Auden looks great. He's got like 100 yards in the first half. Tristan Wirfs, a Pro Bowler on the offensive line. There's a team there. There's a team there, in my opinion. Just one man's opinion, though. Man. No touchdowns from Mike Evans, Devontae Smith, Rashad White, or DeAndre Swift, or Jalen Hurts. Of course. Why would there be? All right, I need Dallas Goedert to get 2 more catches, Mike Evans to get 3, Rashad White to get 2, DeAndre Swift to get 24 more rushing yards, and Kenneth Gainwell to get 25. Both quarterbacks have 1 passing touchdown here in the first half. All right. Eagles at Bucs. Latest. Baker Mayfield. I have a suggestion for an Eagles halftime adjustment. Bring back Sean Desai and stick the pencil up Patricia's ass. Wow. It's violent. Cox was pissed. They all should be. All right, let's see what the Eagles do. Let's see how aggressive they're gonna be here. There's a minute 33. If they throw a couple incomplete passes, then the Bucs may actually end up with the ball back with enough time, because the Bucs have 3 timeouts themselves. So we'll see how this gets played. And I think the Bucs are faking the blitz and they're going to drop back. Let's see if these players drop back. Here we go. Quick throw. And Kenneth Gainwell finally gets involved in the game, and that's going to be a 9-yard gain. They're going to hurry up. No huddle. They're going to save that final timeout. A minute, 17 seconds and counting. And Gainwell's going to stay on the field, I believe. And, he's going to hand it off to Gainwell, and Gainwell slips but picks up the first down. And quick first down. And, yep, they're going to – let's see what they do. 55 seconds, and clock is still rolling. Hurts in shotgun, and the ball is going to be snapped at 46 seconds. Hurts rolling out to his left, pressure coming, and he's just going to throw this one away. Ladies and gentlemen, coming into the studio right now is a man with the last name Balls, first name Huge. A man that believes in the Chicago Bears, but vows to not wear any gear until they make him proud again. A man that's the epitome of everything that's right in sports and nothing that's wrong. Coming into the studio right now, the most attractive man in the world, GQ model, 3-time NFL MVP, Rick.
What's up, everybody? Hell of an intro by Kyle. Kyle.
What?
I'm stunned. I'm taken aback, and I love it. Thank you so much.
Hurts fires, caught. Devontae Smith got it. He's over 100 yards in the first half. Clock is rolling. Let's see if they burn their timeout. They're going to burn it right now. So that's their final timeout. This game's awesome.
Yeah, not entirely what I expected either. Inside the 5 now with that Devontae Smith catch. And I mean, finally, Devontae Smith, with AJ Brown out, being the guy, that Jalen Hurts is going to. But not what I expected score-wise. Let's see if the Eagles can tie it up before we get into halftime.
Make the Bears great again.
Exactly.
Make the
Bears great again.
Rick needs to take a front office job with the team. Would you give a testicle for that job?
Possibly. Oh God. What's up, everybody? Took most of the first half off, making some dinner with the wife.
What a catch!
Oh my God.
It's out of bounds. But it's an incredible freaking catch.
Yeah, I don't know if his feet. Oh, he had one. Yeah, terrible camera angle. One. Wow. Oh, couldn't get that second one down. Oof.
Oh, you're way ahead.
Yeah, let me know
the replay.
Let me know when they snap the ball.
Yep.
Second down or so.
Still looking at that replay.
Mm-hmm.
All right, here we go. I'll tell you when it's snapped. And snap. Hurts. Looking. Rolling.
Pressure.
Throwing. Oh, Goddard. Got it. Takes a seat. Why not?
Got Goddard. Got. Goddard got.
Goddard.
Left. I thought it was that other pass I saw. I thought it was inside the 5. I thought they were already inside the 5. So for some reason, the replay they showed was the one of Devontae Smith's catch inside the 5-yard line from a while ago, I'm assuming.
Yeah. That was he had a really big one earlier.
Mm-hmm.
And here we go. 3rd and 8, no timeouts. So if the Eagles hit something, it'll probably be in the middle of the field, and I would expect a quick spike.
Here we go. Jalen in the shotgun takes the snap. Throw. Screen goes about 6 yards.
Damn, I don't like that play call.
No. Clock is rolling, and that is probably going to be the first half there.
Yeah, they could. Yep, that's going to end the half. All right.
Saying I didn't hear you.
So we got both quarterbacks playing very, very I'll say Baker's playing really good. He's got 174 passing yards. Hurts with 164. Mike Evans had that drop Nick was talking about. It was a beautiful, beautiful throw down the sideline, one that Evans never drops. Unfortunately, he dropped that one. And Chris Godwin only with, I think he has 1 catch, but only 9 yards. But, man, Devontae Smith really filling in for A.J. Brown with 111 first-half yards. Insanity.
Yeah, he's doing really well. That was definitely going to be one of the things that I think people were looking at in this game was how's the A.J. Brown, being out, how's that going to affect the offense? And, I mean, like you said, Devontae Smith was going to be the guy that has to come in and take over that wide receiver 1 role, and he's done so far. I think one of the biggest things, too, is that the rushing game for the Eagles has been almost non-existent. 17 yards rushing on 5 attempts. I mean, they're not going rush a lot too, and it seems like they're putting all of this game on Jalen Hurts and DeAndre Swift. You got to remember, him and Kenneth Gainwell make a nice 1-2 duo there. So they, coming into the second half, I think they got to go to the run a little bit more and not really put this entire game on Jalen Hurts' shoulders. Junior's coming at the Bears. What the hell, dude? What the hell?
So Junior is my childhood friend from.
Oh, nice.
So I called him Spartacus. That was his name. That is his name, but his dad's Spartacus. So Junior.
No, I'm Spartacus.
Nah, he's Spartacus.
No.
But we used to play football all the time. We would play tackle football like on this tiny field, and just
Yeah.
great memories. And
Hell yeah.
I guess he reached out on Facebook, and we've been talking football and stuff again. And I
Hell yeah.
hadn't heard from him in over a decade. So super cool that not only that he reached back out, that he is joining us for this game.
Yeah, I love that. I actually had a friend of ours, or not of ours, sorry, of mine from grade school and a little bit of high school that I hadn't seen since probably my, freshman, sophomore year of high school or whatever. He was actually like, hey, he hit us up during one of the episodes. I forget which one it was, but it was somewhere in the middle of the season. He hit me up. He's like, hey man, love what you're doing. Keep it going. So I'm sure he's tuned in a couple times and he messages me and stuff. And yeah, no, man, it's really cool. Really cool to see guys like that kind of come in and just, we get the support. So I, really enjoy it.
Yeah, dude. So, okay, going to this game, which has been freaking awesome to watch.
Mm-hmm.
The Eagles start off not good. They come out 3-and-out, and then they get the ball the second time, 3-and-out, and it just doesn't look very good. In Tampa, they were able to score on every possession until that last punt.
Wow.
They did have to settle for 3 field goals,
mm-hmm.
or 2 field goals, or is it 3? No, 3.
3. Yeah, 3.
Yeah, because they got a touchdown, 3 field goals. So,
mm-hmm.
But then the Eagles show a little bit of life. They hit Devontae Smith. They get that touchdown.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think the Eagles win this game, or do you think the way the Bucs are playing, it looks like the Bucs are going to end up getting this win at home?
Oh, man, the way the Bucs are playing, man, if they're coming down the field, and getting into scoring position and still, regardless of touchdowns or field goals, one thing we, Kyle and I always say is like, get those points, especially in a big game like this, because they're going to come up clutch at the end of it. They can continue doing what they were doing in the first half. You're going to see a lot of those field goals turn into touchdowns for this offense, in my opinion, with Mike Evans there, with Rachaad White running the ball, even with Baker Mayfield rushing the ball. Like, you're going to see a lot of those would-be field goals turning into touchdowns. So if they can continue doing what they're doing, not only are they going to turn those into touchdowns, they're going to win this game, man. And I'm starting to lean Bucs. I'm starting to lean Bucs now with the performance in the first half. But the Eagles got to hope that they can come back and Devontae Smith can continue to play a big role and hopefully get a touchdown here.
Yeah, I think I'm not ready to say the Bucs are going to win, but
mm-hmm.
the Bucs were the better team in the first half. And it's not just the score.
Yeah.
It just looks like they want it more. And one of the ways you can really tell a team just appears that they don't want it, missed tackles. The Eagles have missed so many tackles. I mean, it's terrible. Very
That's what
bad.
I kept hearing. I kept looking on X. That's what they were saying.
Yeah, even Ryan Clark went as far as to say that the Eagles are playing like they want their head coach to be fired.
Oh, wow.
Crazy, right?
Yeah, that's and they've been hearing that. Like, this team has been hearing that pretty much ever since the Chiefs game, right? What are they like? What is Nick Sirianni is a product of his coordinators, shit like that, right? That's what we've been hearing ever since that 1-5 end to the season. So they've been hearing that, and I mean, if you're not gonna play and give that effort, fundamental shit like, wrapping up and tackling people, I mean, what else do you want? The media, and what do you want people to see? Like, oh yeah, they're not being coached well. Fucking give some more effort there, guys, because you guys are clearly letting this game, slip from your fingers here.
What do you think about Bill Belichick coaching this Eagles team next year?
Oh, wow. Oh, man. They've got a very good foundation for defense in Philadelphia. They've got great weapons on offense. A young Jalen Hurts, still pretty young, right? So Could I see it? Yeah, I think I could see it. I think I could see Bill Belichick coaching the Eagles next year. I definitely think I can see that. Will he? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if they get rid of Nick Sirianni, really. I don't know if ownership does that. He got them to a Super Bowl.
Yeah, it's just been. It's weird. It's like if he made it to the Super Bowl,
Mm-hmm.
because this team is so talented that he doesn't get credit,
Mm-hmm.
then it's like, okay, then you could fire him because we should be winning the Super Bowl because we got to a Super Bowl with just the talent of our players, right?
Yeah.
So kind of take the credit away from him, then you make a case for him to get fired if he loses this game. But if you give him the credit of last season and what they accomplished, then like you said, it doesn't really make a lot of sense to let go of him. So I think that the decision's just going to need to be made from the Eagles of how much of what the Eagles accomplished last year is a credit to Sirianni and how much of that is just having a really talented team.
Yeah, because we say he's a product of his coordinators, and for the most part, I mean, that can be true. Coordinators can be a big deal, but you see a lot of these teams where their coordinators leave and the team continues that success, right? One of the examples I think would be like Bill Belichick and the Patriots, Kyle Shanahan, right? Like his defensive coordinator left, his offensive coordinators have left, and that success continues throughout that organization. So it can be true as well, but we also have to put weight, like how you said, on those same players that are still here from last year. Still got AJ Brown, still got Jalen Hurts, still have most of your offensive line. You picked up DeAndre Swift. You let go of who's their running back last year? Who's their number one?
The Eagles?
The Eagles, yeah, because it wasn't DeAndre Swift. I forget who it was at this moment right now. I think he's on a team and didn't he go to the Panthers?
Oh, you're talking about
if anybody's can help us out in the chat.
Oh God.
Yeah, I know. You know what I mean? Like you lost. Yeah. Who?
No, I said it's been a long day.
Oh yeah, for sure. And I can't think of them right now, but these players also have to pick up some of that slack that's been going on with this recent stretch of games. You able to find it?
Man,
I know it's
over it.
Yeah, I know it's gonna like I'm gonna see it and I'm like, oh, that was his name.
Yeah, it's killing me. Miles Sanders.
Yeah. Miles Sanders. There we go. Miles Sanders. So they lost coordinators. They lose their running back. They lose a couple guys on defense. The guys on defense aren't as great or as good as the defense was last year, sure, but you have a majority of those same guys back. And you're in the playoffs. Fucking act like it, man. Like you can't let this all go just on Nick Sirianni. But we've also discussed Nick Sirianni. What the fuck does he really do if this is the product you get when your coordinators are gone? Like what is exactly what you do, So, but you still got to play. You still got to give that effort in the playoffs, man. You still want to get back to the Super Bowl like you were. So, a lot of this I still think is maybe on the players too. The coordinators again play a part, but players, man, they need to buck the fuck up and get some shit going.
Yeah, and I think they can, man. I think they can. I think this is going to be a very, very close game, especially the tush push doesn't work. They get denied the 2-point conversion that they only went because of an offsides.
I heard.
And that makes it a 7-point game, which means this is going to stay a close game.
Tush push is not working, so why ban it, NFL? Why are we banning something you just saw? Work. Yeah, it does not work all the time. Oh, God, I'm having issues here with my TV. What the fuck?
The Chargers have tweeted that they completed an interview with Jim Harbaugh for head coach today. And you can tell they're trying to get everyone riled up. And I wonder if he'll do it. Like, he interviewed for jobs last season, and then he's like, no, I'll stay. And so just because the only difference is he won a national championship. So now there's no more like, I can't leave college until I get that championship.
He's complete. He's
He
complete.
just needs a Super Bowl now.
Yeah, and he's been a one. He's been a one against the Ravens as the 49ers head coach. So like you said, man, that's the last thing he needs. That's the last thing he needs. And I think with the Chargers, he has a good shot because clearly he ain't going to do it with the Bears because we're keeping Eberflus, I fucking guess. Dog shit ass. Oh, man. All right, I'm having issues with my TV. God, I hate this.
Oh, are you?
Yeah, it's not playing for some reason. I'm going to have to probably restart it again or something.
Oh, wow. Players are all on the field ready to kick this one off, and big screen showing all the highlights.
God damn it. Yeah, let's see if something will work here.
Battle of Mid Wildcard Edition.
Battle of the Mid.
Liam, you ready for Jordan Love? Great question. Also, Belichick following Tom Brady to Tampa would be hilarious. So I'm rooting for that outcome.
Yeah, technical difficulties. Please stand by. I'm gonna take a quick break here and try to figure out the TV. I'll be right back.
Def. All right, here we go. So it's going to be a touchback. I think we've seen mostly touchbacks in this game. And here comes Jalen Hurts, Devontae Smith, and Kelsey. And Travis Kelsey hopes to join his brother in advancing to the divisional round. And everything the Eagles want to accomplish is within striking distance. They come out and they score on this drive. And we got ourselves a tie ball game. Hurts, first half, 165 yards, a touchdown, 14 for 20. DeAndre Swift in the backfield, shotgun for Hurts. He's going to hand it off to Swift, and Swift is going to actually lose a yard. A great tackle, something the Eagles haven't been doing. All right. And now we are looking at Laura have absolutely no audio. All right. Jalen Hurts, 2nd and 11. Devontae Smith lined at the bottom of the screen, and DeAndre Swift lined up at the top. Empty backfield. Hurts. Ball snapped. Pressure coming. Hurts lets it rip. And that is going to be no flag. And there were a lot of people that were freaking out on the Eagles sideline thinking this should have been PI. Let's see the replay. That's PI. That's PI. That's PI. No flag. Fucking horseshit. These refs suck. These refs suck, man. They are so bad. Here we go. Hurts looking, and he's sacked. And that's how the opening series is going to start for the Eagles. A blown PI call and then a sack. The Eagles should be 20, 30 yards downfield right now. Crazy.
All right, I'm back.
Line is just
it's bad.
They're not standing their ground today. Did you see that horseshit PI?
No, I had just my TV finally came back on as soon as they sacked Hurts.
Oh wow, this is a bad punt.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. I don't even know if he should have caught it. Looked like it might have kept rolling the other way.
Mm-hmm.
Eagles, man. Anyway, there was a clear PI. Clear PI. I mean, it was bad.
I didn't see it.
You'll see it everywhere shortly.
See if it's on the tweeters, on the X. Julio Jones has been rolled out for the game.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
Ooh,
here's
wow.
Biden, who's had a huge game so far. Right. Todd Bowles talking about how they need to catch the ball. There's been a ton of drops in this first half and a lot of points and yards left out on the field. Expect Mike Evans to have a big game. They have 6 drops tonight, ties the most in any playoff game since 2006. Here we go. Fake handoff rolling. Why not Auden again for a gain of 3 or 4?
Nice. Auden, man, he was one of those guys that even with Brady, it seemed like that was the guy that they wanted to go to, and he's finding a lot of success with Baker Mayfield in this offense.
Yep, because he understudied Gronk.
Yeah, true. Very true. He knows how to be a big weapon and a big target for his guy.
Huge.
Oh, huge. So huge.
Here we go. Shotgun. Baker standing at the 50, looking, being patient, has a great pocket. Now rolling to his right, back up the middle, still looking, buying time, throwing. Oh, amazing.
No.
Oh, man.
Oh, Rashad White.
That could have been a touchdown.
Oh, he just overthrew him a little bit, but Baker Mayfield staying patient in that pocket, rolling out at the last second and avoiding a sack.
Look at this footwork.
Yeah.
Oh, that was such a big play. He would have had a block on. That could have been a touchdown. Auden would have blocked the one guy remaining.
Rashad White wanted that one, and so did Baker.
3rd and 7, and Baker's going to motion White to the backfield. And Eagles showing pressure. Baker, pressure coming, and he's sacked hard.
Oof.
In the face, too.
Hit real hard. That was helmet to helmet there, too. And I mean, it wasn't like it wasn't like he was leading with the helmet. It just so happened to be a collision there with the helmet to helmet.
Yeah, he definitely doesn't get those calls. Boom. If that's Tom Brady, that's it.
Yeah, that's Tom Brady. They give him an automatic touchdown. Angel Cox in his face.
Deep, and it's going to be a fair catch at the 13, it looks like. I thought he caught it at the 12, but
Cox was in Baker's face.
Cox was all in Mayfield's face. Looks like he fumbled that ball too on the sack.
I was gonna say the same thing. That's exactly what it looked like, but he's able to recover it. That's all that matters, baby.
All right,
Cox comes down on Baker.
Keep it going. This is what the Eagles needed, though. If they were gonna come out and get a 3 and out, at least their defense came out and did their job. So let's see if anything can get going for the Eagles offense. A touchdown ties the game. I don't know. What about a 2-point conversion? Would they go for the win?
Not now. I don't think right now. What's that?
Not in the playoffs.
Not yet. Not in the third quarter. Not in the third quarter. This is the score.
Like for the win. Like if it goes all the way to the very end.
Oh, then yes, absolutely. Absolutely. 100%.
Absolutely?
Absolutely 100%.
100% that they go for the win
with
20 seconds left. If they even though an extra point would bring it to overtime, I'm going to say absolutely not. I'm actually going the other way. Sirianni is coaching for his job. If that doesn't work out for him, he knows that he is in a lot of dog shit.
But that's exactly why he will do it, because he wants to prove I go for the fucking win. I go for the jugular. I go for the win. The win, Kyle. That's what we're talking about. You play to win the game.
You play to win the game. Oh, man. Why is John Elway trending?
No, I think maybe does go for the tie. But how exciting would that be, though?
That would be insane.
Yeah.
That would be insane. Oh, wow. Oh, that's a fake John Elway account. Never mind. I'm like, John Elway has a sense of humor. You play? Dang it. I needed water. Why do I always do that during the commercial?
Kyle, what the fuck?
Hey, they're drinking your beer.
Are they? Nice.
The one you like, the true.
Topo Chico?
Yeah.
Yeah, those are good.
Fake handoff. Hurts looking, stepping up. Now he's going to run it, and he picks up. Oh, he's got 10. Wow. And then, he takes a hit. And a flag.
Oh, there's a flag.
Even though he technically wasn't bringing himself down, it's a bad call.
Yeah.
But you just can't hit the quarterback. Why don't we just make that a rule, since that's what we're doing? Why don't we just say, okay, two-hand touch for the quarterbacks? Oh, is this going to be holding? Offsetting penalties? Yep. Damn, even when they get a good play, they just...
Say, go fuck yourself.
How does holding an unnecessary roughness offset?
Welcome to the NFL, where the rules are made up and nothing makes sense.
That should... that should be a 5-yard automatic first down, right? Yeah. Holding's 10 yards. Unnecessary roughness is 15. We're going to give at least 5 yards.
Mm-hmm.
Like, okay. If it's, yeah, that's just another one of those rules.
Oh, yeah. Led with the head, I guess, there, too.
Yeah, hit him in the head. That would have been a big play.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Hurts, quick throw, Devontae Smith, and he's going to be wrapped up, pushed all the way back into their own end zone. And Smith, man, he's definitely been an all-star today, but that time they're able to get him, and he's just one of those guys that doesn't weigh a ton. So if you're able to get hands on him, you pretty much got him.
Yeah.
But if he's in space, like, good luck.
Yeah, you better watch the fuck out if you got him on a seam. And this play calling right now is not good. I get that the Tampa Bay Bucs defense is really overwhelming this offensive line, but let's get something downfield, man, because clearly this shit like this is not working.
Yeah, I agree. And now a fake handoff to Swift, and he's just going to have to run it,
man.
And he picks up 3. Third down.
Jesus.
Third down and what, 10 coming up? How many yards did
I think
Devontae Smith lose?
Yeah, he had lost 5, and he rushed for 6 there. So 3rd and 9 coming up, and man,
9. Gainwell's got a. Yeah, honestly, Gainwell, when he starts turning into a runner, he doesn't do a good enough job blocking.
No, not at all.
He just stands there.
This sucks. Jalen Hurts was looking for someone, and nobody was open. No one.
Yeah. And none of them were really trying to get open, it seemed like. Here we go. Shotgun. Hurts looking over the middle. Incomplete. And Goddard says that there should be a flag. And here comes a flag.
Yep.
And that's pass interference on Tampa. And it was crazy because there's been a lot of missed PI in this game. And it's are they going to start calling it now? Because they haven't.
Who said it the other day? It was it's like a makeup call.
Yep, makeup call. I think that was
Crafty. Was it Crafty? Yeah. Thought so.
And pass interference is on Joe Tryon Shikanya.
Hey, good job. Good effort. Yeah, there was a little bit there. Mm-hmm. So Got the first down. Helped them out a bit there. Let's see if they can do something.
They got to build off that shotgun
Yeah.
for Hurts, Swift in the backfield, and they're going to hand it off to Swift, and Swift is going to pick up 3.
There we go. Get the run game going.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the Bucs had one of the best run defenses in the league too. But that doesn't mean you can't run against these guys, man. Because if they make you one-dimensional in the pass, then what's going to happen is exactly what's been happening in this first half. In the first half, sorry. You're barely going to get down the field. You're not going to get any points on the board. You can beat them in the run. Just got to be consistent.
All right, shotgun 2nd and 8. He's going to hand it off again. Swift.
There we go.
Able to break free, but picks up 2 or 3, and it's going to be 3rd and manageable. 3rd and 5, probably.
Casey, I think it was like, what do we call that? Like when you're grabbing onto something as they're kind of like cutting across, trying to get to their route. It's like you're impeding their route, right?
Yeah.
But I think that was the interference that they were calling.
He grabbed him on the shoulder. That they even slowed it down and circled it with the yellow marker. That yellow marker.
that one right there.
3rd and 6, empty backfield. Gainwell's going to go to the top of the screen. Quick throw to Gainwell. Is he going to be able to get there? There's a lot of Bucs there. No, he won't. And here comes the punt team. Gainwell.
Who did they rush there on the defense? Is that a defensive back?
I didn't. Let me see.
That's a very good. Yeah, I think it was 0. Yeah, it was a defensive back who got to Jalen Hurts.
He's a defensive back.
Oh, no?
No, I think he's an edge rusher.
Oh, okay.
He looks a little too built to be a DB.
Yeah.
He looks like he's like, could be a linebacker. Oh, shit. This is a big punt. It's going to be returned, and he crosses the 30 and 35-yard line. I'm gonna see.
Good penetration regardless by the defense there on that play to get Hurts to throw that as quickly as possible. He did have a guy wide open during the replay that he would have thrown him. That would have been a first down.
Oh, yeah, he is a linebacker. Yaya Diaby. He's an outside linebacker.
Okay. Nice.
Diaby. So, all right. So here comes Tampa Bay, and now if the Bucs score, right, all of a sudden the chances of them winning kind of shoots way up because the time is starting to become a little more valuable, and if they could take a 2-possession lead, you just don't have a ton of confidence with the Eagles right now and what they're doing.
Tick.
Love it, Chris Berman.
KC, no dumb questions. Ask away, please.
Ask away. Not a dumb question. I'm going to fill up my water real quick. I'll be right back.
Yeah, you go get your water, Kyle. Little stink ass, hoe ass, bitch ass, ugly ass, stanky ass, hoe ass, Kyle ass. Want to know what the question is, KC? How dare you? How dare you keep it away from us? Oh, here we go. Why are the Eagles at the Bucs Stadium? Although Eagles have the better record, does it have to do with the Bucs winning their division? Exactly. That's exactly what it has to do with KC. So you win your division, you're automatically guaranteed a home playoff game. Yeah. So the Bucs obviously had the worst record of the 4 division winners, and the 49ers in the NFC get the first round bye, and then the other 3 division winners host the playoff game at home. So, yep. And yep, the higher seed as well. But it's record and division. So you could have as shitty a division as or as shitty a record as the Bucs have in terms of, compared to everyone else. But if you win your division, you're getting that home playoff game. You think best. That's right. And of course, Casey, no problem. All right. Bucs are back on offense. Baker in the shotgun motion. Takes the snap, fakes the handoff. Quick throw to Atan. Gets about 6 yards there on the reception. Killing it right now. Yep, and a good explanation here by Nick. The top 4 guaranteed top 4 seeds regardless of record. The worst division will always be the 4th. The best will always be the number 1. Then wild cards are seeded 5 through 7, which goes to best non-division winners. Basically, 2nd and 4. Baker in the shotgun, 2 tight end, 2 wide receiver, 1 running back set. Takes a snap. Hands off to Rachaad White. Big hole up the middle. Crosses midfield to the 44-yard line of the Eagles. Wow. Big run by Rachaad White. Jalen Carter talking shit. I love this.
Wow.
Big run by Rachaad White up the middle.
Hell yeah.
Big run.
How far?
To the 44-yard line of the Eagles.
Hell yeah. Oh, he's got 51 rushing yards now.
Nice.
Baker fakes the handoff. Now he's going to throw it to Chris Godwin, who's had a night. I believe it's his 2nd catch, unless I missed one.
Woo!
Woo!
Bucs, man. Bucs are driving, dude. Bucs are driving.
Bucs are driving. And it's not going to be the Eagles got to get their shit together because the Bucs are they're gonna keep scoring, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, he is a good seam thrower.
Baker Mayfield looked drunk in that photo.
He was. There we go. Shotgun. He's gonna hand it off to Rachaad White, and they're gonna get a push from some other players, but it's still gonna be just a little bit short.
Close, yeah, very close there.
It's gonna be
2 inches short, maybe less. The story of my life.
Story of my life.
All right. I'm sensing well, they'll probably just run it.
I'm sensing they're probably gonna run it.
I think they need a play action and hit Mike Evans deep. Uh-oh.
Oh, play action.
Trying.
Oh no, Baker Mayfield.
Wow.
3rd and 1 to a big loss on the sack there. What happened to the offensive line?
Dude. Oh my God.
Damn. Just missed assignment.
I'm surprised Baker didn't try to roll out. He just kind of stood there. I mean, should have scrambled. He should have ran
something. Sack lunch though, and now the Bucs are punting away what seemed like a promising drive. 10-yard line. That's where the Eagles will start their next drive. Kyle, they have to score on this one.
They do. And I feel like Eagle fans, they don't have a ton of patience. They've been going crazy on Twitter or X.
Yeah.
It doesn't roll off the tongue. But
not yet.
Yeah, they're gonna lose their mind if the Eagles don't come out and make a play. Here's some of the things the world are saying. Why are we throwing on 3rd and 1? Get it together, Bucs. Damn, another sack by Melton Williams. Back-to-back good plays. And they're saying Melton Williams has kept his job now because of those 2 plays.
Yeah.
He's going to keep his job next year.
I can fucks with that.
Me too. But yeah, dude,
Falcons,
the Eagles have to get out there. They got to
Eagles have to score. They have to do something, dude. This is like so It's like, if I'm a fan, I'm watching this and I'm like, this is so uninspiring. The defense honestly has been the best part of this Eagles team. And they were the unit that got a ton of criticism because they haven't been as good. And yet here they are showing up for this game and at least trying to make this a winnable game for the offense. And they're just not doing the same thing.
That would be funny if the Bucs made it to the what if the Super Bowl was Bucs Packers?
It can't be the Super Bowl.
Oh no, not Bucs. I meant Bucs Texans.
Bucs Texans. Imagine that, man.
Bucs Texans. And the AFC Championship game is the Bills, Texans, and Packers Bucs. Just like, I think the NFL just having a weird year, man.
I know. We thought last year was a weird year. This year is fucking crazy.
Yeah, like last year, especially in the playoffs, it wasn't even crazy. Like everything that we knew was going to happen happened. It was like, okay, this game's going to happen. And then eventually we'll get Eagles 49ers. And we kind of, I feel like we knew around week 10, Eagles Niners was going to be the NFC Championship game. And it was. And then, this year it's been way different, man.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Stacked receivers at the top. Gainwell spreads out. They're going to hand the football off. No, that's Gainwell. And here's Gainwell, who's going to reverse field. And come on, Hurts.
Oh, Hurts. Could have made a block there. Did not. And Gainwell's going to lose about 5 yards there.
6? Why can't they run the football?
I don't know, man. There's some going on with Gainwell and Swift. Nothing seems to be going right.
You got to make that block. I mean, it wouldn't have mattered. He would have got tackled anyway, but
is the effort. I'm talking about.
Yeah. Shotgun for Hurts. Now he's standing in his own end zone. Motion, Swift out, looking, throwing, caught. Dallas Goedert get both feet in bounds while palming the football with only one hand. Definitely get some extra style points on that one.
Yeah, great job by Goddard there on the catch, bailing Jalen Hurts out. Really, that throw was not amazing. He had to jump up and make sure to get his tippy toes down in bounds before going out of bounds.
All right, shotgun, ball snapped. Hurts looking, and rolling, and he's gonna take a
sacked.
It doesn't matter. That's gonna be. Is that going to be an intentional grounding?
Oh, no.
Intentional grounding. It's a safety.
Oh, my God.
Jalen Hurts, man. That was stupid as fuck. Why the hell would you do that? Why the hell would you do that? What are you doing, dude?
And we're going to call this a gap. Game-altering play. Bad move by Jalen Hurts. You got to throw it there. There.
If there's no one open, you got to realize, especially where you're standing, that I can go left, I can go right. I can't go backwards, okay? But if I do go backwards, then as soon, right there, Smith, if you want to go backwards and keep your eyes downfield, that's one thing. But to run 15 yards backwards, and then even as contact comes in, he's still not getting rid of the ball. And then he couldn't because he was trying to switch. He had the ball in his left hand. He was trying to switch hands. And that was just the star quarterback can't make that play.
Yeah, no. Oh, dude, this is not looking good. The Eagles are not going to have to punt this ball away. Todd Bowles and the Bucs, and especially this defense, are looking really damn good right now. This team was in the Super Bowl last year, dude. This team was in the Super Bowl, brought everyone back, minus a couple players. But Jesus, this is an embarrassing sight right now for the Eagles.
And now they have to punt the football back to the Bucs with a chance to go up 16. And here's the return crossing the 30 and staying in bounds and taking it almost to the 40, probably around the 38-yard line.
Yep. Dude, this Bucs team right now is looking so good. You almost want to see more offensively, but as long as this defense is doing what it's doing, you don't even need the offense to do all, something crazy, score a ton of points. This offense is really shutting down this Eagles team with Jalen Hurts at quarterback. They are making sure that no one is open for Jalen Hurts to throw to. They're making sure the rush game is ineffective. You got to give the MVP to every single player on this defense at the end of the game if the Bucs come out with the dub.
Yeah. 1st and 10, shotgun for Baker. High snap. He's going to hand it to Rachaad White. Rachaad White breaks a couple tackles. How about a third? And then picks up 5 or 6. Hard running.
And it almost looked like it was going to be a broken play. The high snap, the handoff was a little late, and Rachaad White able to stiff arm a couple people, like you said, broke a couple tackles, made what looked like to be a no gain play into a 6-yard run.
And I think for the Eagles, it's important to just take a deep breath. Like, it does feel like everything is just falling apart, but it's a 9-point game. It's not 28-3 right now. So they need to regroup. Baker and shotgun takes a snap, throwing quick pass. This is going to be Palmer who going down the sideline. He's going to score again.
Oh my God.
Again, all the way.
Oh my God. What a fucking play. Bradbury, the 4th, gets scored on.
Wow.
Holy shit.
Baker
Hello.
Mayfield, remember this game because this is going to be a turning point in his career.
Wow. Bradbury has been the reason a lot of Philly fans have hated this defense. He has been the talking point of a lot of Philly fans, and he shows it again as to why he should not be back. Why he should not be on this defense.
And the extra point is good. It is a 24-point game. Or, I'm sorry. It is a 16-point game. There it is. 16-point game. So 2 possessions. Not an insurmountable deficit. But right now, there's a minute and 19 seconds left. If they can use this time wisely and score a touchdown, it'll probably be early in the 4th. So they could make it a 1-possession game with the entire 4th quarter ahead of them. And my bold prediction, I expect it to happen. I do.
Yeah.
I expect
Eagles to score?
Yeah, I expect the Eagles to score and get the 2-point conversion.
Oh, okay. My bold prediction is the Eagles are going to clean fucking house in terms of coordinators. They are, how do you go an entire season with the biggest, flaw of your defense is not being able to tackle? You just showed it to the entire world right now. You guys cannot do the simple shit and tackle an offensive player. Palmer was basically wrapped up, spun out of that, weaved his way through 3 Eagles defenders all the way to a touchdown, 56 yards. Eagles defense is just dog shit at tackling right now.
Yeah. And I'm looking right now. So last year, the Eagles were 3rd in the NFL in yards per game, 385 yards per game. So they were really good. Really. Now, opponent yards per game, they were 26. So sometimes it seems like we remember teams differently. I thought the Eagles had a top defense last year, but they were, the teams that are in front of them and directly behind them is Arizona and the Giants.
Oh, wow.
So, oh wait, no. That's this year. Okay, I was so confused. I was like, that's why I was like, I remember teams differently. Okay, so no, last year they were better. Yeah, they were number one. That checks. Okay, so, but this year, dude, they are towards the bottom, sandwiched between the Cardinals and Giants, Washington. I mean, this is one of the worst defenses in the league. So they went from worst, or they went from first to worst, which is crazy.
That's not the company you want to keep on the defense.
No, not at all. And then this year they're 7th in points per game.
Okay.
It's not terrible.
No.
And last year they were 2nd. So yeah, last year they were a juggernaut, dude. Best defense and the 2nd best offense.
They were very, very good. And just the fact that they have like fallen down this much. Not what you expect.
No, not at all. I love seeing Baker succeed though.
Mm-hmm.
All right, here we go. 1st and 10. Shotgun. He's going to hand it off to Swift, and Swift now is going to make a move and take.
There we go.
Here we go. Swift
there
is
we go.
starting to get rolling. Boy, do they need that.
Mm-hmm.
Because they
need that
they
bad.
run the football well.
Mm-hmm. They needed this badly, man. Let's see if they can keep building off of it, get into Bucs territory, score a touchdown.
Here we go. Ball snap. It's going to go back to Swift. That time, nothing is there.
Mm-mm.
That's kind of weird. Like, oh, this play worked. Let's run it exactly the same play again. All right.
All right.
That's what we're doing. That's what we're doing out here. And I just haven't seen any Kenneth Gainwell, which is really surprising. He has -5 yards a day. 2nd and 10.
God.
Ball snap. Pump fake to Goddard. Now down to the middle of the field, and there's Smith again.
There we go.
And all of a sudden, the Eagles are responding very, very nicely to the situation they're in.
Yeah, Kyle, just like you said, you fully expected them to come in and score. This is exactly how you do it. Run the ball, get a good run. Now you got the run to worry about if you're the Bucs defense. Throw a ball down the middle of the field. Devontae Smith, get your number 1 guy involved, and there's a good recipe for them to go into the end zone here. I'm starting to believe it. Starting to believe they're going to score here. Starting to believe it.
Yeah. Check this out. Somebody said Chip Kelly wasn't this bad. 2020 Doug Peterson wasn't this bad. 2012 Andy Reid wasn't this bad. If the Eagles don't fire Nick Sirianni by the end of the week, it'll be obvious that this is an organizational issue and that Jeffrey Lurie and Howie Roseman just want a yes man. Why does every team that loses do this? This is incredible.
Yeah.
This is a team that went to the Super Bowl last year and had the number 1 offense and number 2 defense. You want to talk about coordinators? Sure. But why is it that you know who doesn't want their coach fired? The Chiefs.
Yep.
They don't want Andy Reid fired. Of course not. Even though that they've been bad all year, they have not been themselves. Nobody ever talked about anybody being fired. That one probably is a little obvious. Sean McDermott.
Yeah.
They wanted him fired before this game started if he lost. That's literally what they said. And that is kind of the whole point I'm making. Like, you can't want a coach to be fired if we lose, but stay if we win, because that just shows that you are, you know what, I can't even put it into words. It's like you're judging the entire organizational coaching on one football game.
Yeah.
And that to me is crazy, especially when the Dolphins had the second most yards per game in the NFL. The Eagles went to the Super Bowl last year. McDermott turned the entire season around. They were 5-5, and I think 5-6 after week 11
or whatever. Yeah, 12, something like that.
He turned this entire season around, and he's another one that they were saying, "Oh, if he doesn't win this game, he's going to get fired." I just think if you follow a team that has been in the playoffs the last 2 years, or a Super Bowl, or you're top 5 on one side of the ball, like, just shut up about firing your coach.
Let's calm down, especially if you get into the playoffs too.
Yeah. Oh. And here we go. Hurts rolling out to the bottom of the screen, waiting, now launching downfield. That's a throwaway. I understand the coaches that aren't in the playoffs. Those fan bases, like, do we need to fire? But dude, this team was in the Super Bowl last year. Like, if I would have told you during our State Farm stream, they're going to want Sirianni fired next year, you would have been like, really? And I would
yeah, I know.
And then I would tell you it's going to happen after playoffs. And you're going to be like, what?
The playoffs?
So they went to the playoffs? And they want him fired?
Yeah.
Here we go. 2nd and 10. Shotgun, fakes the handoff to Swift, trying to buy time, and hitting Devontae Smith, who is single-handedly keeping the Eagles in this game.
Yep. What a catch by Smith.
You can tell by how dirty the back of his jersey is, how much work he's put in out here.
What a catch by him, too. And I like this comment by Nick. The good team was less good, therefore fire everybody in tank.
Yeah.
Oh.
We're forever stuck in mediocrity.
Yeah.
You don't know what mediocrity is.
Yeah, you guys really don't. I don't want to hear it, Eagles fans. I don't want to hear it.
Yeah, like you guys were 10-1. 10-1.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, you guys definitely aren't finishing the season strong, but come on. Here we go. 2nd and 12. Hurts. Gonna see what's going on. Now the ball snapped, fakes the handoff, quick throw. Dallas Goedert picks up a couple extra yards, and it's going to be 3rd and short.
Oh, no.
This is going to be a legal man downfield.
Oh, no.
Ineligible.
Fucking A, man. Positive plays just being taken back because of flags. Whew.
You don't know what pain is. Panther fans know what pain is.
They do.
2nd and 17 after the penalty. Let's see if they... Oh, my God. Another freaking flag, and it's a false start. Wow.
This crowd is getting into it, dude. Look at this guy.
This guy travels, I think. Or they all look the same. Like,
I'm going to go with looks the same.
I'm going to go with travels. And I'm going to get an answer for us.
Defense.
All right. 2nd and 20. Oh, my God. Another false start.
What the fuck is going on? 13.
29. They did already. Come on.
Let's get it going. Let's get the ball moving.
Damn. You got a team trying to get in a rhythm, and they just can't even get the ball snapped. Lack of discipline here. All right. 2nd and 22. All right, ball snapped. Hurts looking, and they're going to throw it to Swift, and he's going to get tackled right away, 2 yards.
God, man, this goddamn defense is just all over this offense. It doesn't matter who it is. Devontae Smith, DeAndre Swift, Goddard. They're not letting anybody through. They're giving Jalen Hurts very little time to throw the ball. He's got to make quick decisions. His offensive line is honestly failing him right now.
Surprising, right?
Yeah, very.
21. Let's see if the Bucs bring pressure. They don't need to. And they're going to send 4. Hurts looking. He has time, and now he throws it to Swift, and Swift is going to pick up maybe 10.
Yeah.
And it's something. We'll see what they're going to field goal. So I think it's the right decision here. You don't have to rely on 2 2-point conversions.
Mm-hmm.
What would you go for it here?
4th and 10. Man, I don't know. There's still 12 minutes left. You still got some time. If your defense can kind of, man, I can't even rely on the defense. I think I would go for it.
Can you rely on the kicker, though? Yes.
Woo!
Oh, man, a flag is down.
Is it on the defense?
Ooh. If it is, does that change your decision if it is?
Oh, offsides. Now they might go for it. Yep, Jalen Hurts getting ready.
Right. Here we go. Man, Sirianni's out here just gambling.
He's got house money, baby.
He's like, all right, let's do it. Let's do it. And as he runs out,
do it.
His face just looks like, fuck. I don't know if this is going to go well.
He flipped a coin, said, fuck it, let's do it.
This is big, man. This is big.
73% 4th down conversions on the season. Of course, a lot of those 4th downs were 4th and 1s with a tush push. 4th and 5. Let's see what they could do.
They put Gainwell in. Oh, wow. Going deep.
Oh, no.
Oh, my God. Why is that the play? Why aren't they running why aren't they getting Gainwell for a screen?
Wow.
They brought a blitz.
Wow.
Look at. Oh, my God. Oh, that's one that Smith normally has, too. That
Right
is one where if he catches it, no one questions it. But I just don't know, man. You need a first down. You're telling me that's the play when you absolutely have to have it?
Yep.
I don't know.
Oh, God, that was so close. They looked after that penalty like they looked dead set on getting that first down. Not a touchdown, a first down. And instead, the play goes to Devontae Smith in the end zone. And Devontae Smith tried, man. He tried. Give him credit.
And now all of a sudden, now you need those 2 2-point conversions because you declined the field goal.
Mm-hmm.
That was a huge turning point. If you have 12 minutes in a game and you're down 13, like that is not a big deal. But being down 16 and not having the ball with 12 minutes, that is a way bigger problem.
Yeah.
The odds of victory, percentages swing drastically.
God, man, I don't know what else to say about this Eagles team. They're missing opportunities. They're not tackling. They're letting guys get 56-yard touchdowns on them. They're going to lose. They are going to lose. I'm going to get this one wrong.
I'm going to make a post, and this is there's somebody posted the meme, but I'm going to use it in a different way. So, you know the Spider-Man meme?
Yeah.
I'm going to say Eagle fans and Dallas fans.
Firing their coach. We need to fire him. Because they what?
because they both lost. Like maybe they can get along now because
Yeah.
and Cowboys got embarrassed.
I love it.
Still plenty of time. 12 minutes is a very long time.
Mm-hmm.
The Eagles come back and win.
You're high. You're high. You are high, Kyle.
Starts right now with the touchdown from the Bucs. Here we go. Baker looking caught. There's Payne Durham. Rookie from Purdue. I didn't even know this guy.
Yeah, no. I didn't even know that either.
Look at this. So this is what I wanted to say. Look at all that open space.
Yeah.
Look at if you could just slip. That's why I said slip screen, because you got to make the running back look like he's blocking and then slide off of it into that open space. It's 5 yards. You needed 5 yards, and you took a shot at the end zone. Like, what the hell?
Man, that boy's sweating.
Molly Baker throwing. Chris Godwin's got it. Now he's got.
Here we go. Here we go.
Some catches. He's got 22 yards. And frustration starting to pile up. Marcus Mariota's coming into the game.
All right, chill.
Okay.
Oh, man. Goddard hates this. Goddard looks like a goddamn caveman, by the way.
This drive would be a serious dagger.
Yeah.
Baker is going to hand it off. And this is not Rachaad White. This is Edmonds.
Edmonds gets a couple yards. They punted away here, man. This Eagles defense got to get a 3 and out. You got to give your offense another shot. But to their credit, man, they've been giving the offense a good amount of opportunities to try to get points on the board. The offense just needs to execute. Yeah,
and Jeffrey Lurie, Eagles chairman and CEO, looks really happy.
He looks like he's having a blast, dude.
Godwin motions to the bottom with Mike Evans and Baker looking, throwing. Wow.
First down. You saw that Eagles guy come in?
Yeah. Damn. That is a big first down. Baker's having a very good game. I'm excited to see what his passer rating is.
They can extend this drive below 5 minutes. That's game.
Yeah. This is Jason Kelsey looks like he's crying. That's not good. Come on, man. He's the only one I care about.
Yeah.
Here's Edmonds.
Oh,
a stop, but a flag out.
D for the P, Brett back.
All right, D for the P. Let's see what the flag is. Holding. Interesting decision. So they end up accepting the penalty, probably just because, I don't know, they wanted to get better field position, hopefully. But this was a tackle for loss and second down. Now they get 1st and 10. We'll see if it pays off. 1st and 20. Winner plays Lions. Here we go. Baker looking to throw, taking a shot, and there's Mike Evans, who gets 18 yards, it looks like. Mike Evans. Finally, Mike Evans is starting to get involved in the game. Thought Mike Evans would play a bigger role. And Baker Mayfield's got 306 yards in the game. Crazy. Mike Evans has 40 receiving yards now. All right, here we go. It's going to be a handoff to Rachaad White, and Rachaad White picks up a first down. And Rachaad White, man, he's having himself a game. I think he has, here it is. Rachaad White has 66 rushing yards. So if they can't get off the field here, the Eagles are going to be only throwing the ball from here on out. Chris Godwin, another guy that's super impressive on this team. Here we go. It's going to be a handoff for Rachaad White, and he takes a huge hit by Sweat. He got popped, baby. Popped by Sweat. I'm sweating. All right. Mike Evans, NFL record to begin career. 1,000 receiving yards in each of first 10 years. Nobody's ever done it before. Not their first year. All right. And we're going to get a timeout. And is this a timeout by the Eagles here? Wow, it's kind of early.
Oh, it was.
That was
Eagles only have 2 left. Yeah.
I wouldn't expect them to use it now, because sometimes when there's this much time on the clock, you'll notice that the team with the lead snaps the ball at 7 seconds, 5 seconds, 3 seconds. But when there's 2 minutes left, they snap it at 1 every time. So you get the most juice calling your timeouts in the last 2 minutes. Here we go, under center for Baker, and he's going to quick throw to Mike Evans.
Wow.
He picks up 10. What a catch by Mike Evans. Those are some hands.
Offense is just so much better, so much more on time, so much better, like synced up than the Eagles right now. Not what I expected.
Yeah, dude. This is insane. All right.
Fucking Troy Aikman's like, this game sucks, dude.
He's like, we got next week's game, right?
Please, God, put us on that. Oh, God. 9 points by the Eagles, man. This is all this offense is able to muster. Credit to this Tampa Bay defense. They just, again, something that none of us were really like, yeah, credit the Bucs for winning their division and getting a home game. We were over here talking all this shit.
Yeah, they're going to run it with Rachaad White, and he's going to pick up a first down. And now they've wasted all those timeouts.
Mm-hmm.
And that was kind of the dagger.
Yeah.
And they're going to call the timeout again.
Last time out.
How many seconds did they wait to call that one?
I don't know. It went to 7-12 as soon as the play was over, so I think they called it pretty immediately.
Okay.
Yeah.
Jeez.
She's like, this is our first date. Why would he do this to me?
I don't like this job of being his wife.
Oh, man. Next week is the unloved first overall quarterback bowl. Was that going to be Bucs, Packers, right? No, not Bucs, Packers. It's going to be
Mayfield and Jared Goff.
Jared Goff, that one, yeah. I like that.
Man, Jason Kelsey.
Here we go.
Wow. I don't even know how he picked that up.
Yeah. Lane Johnson.
That's gonna bring this all the way down to like 627. They keep showing Kelsey. Dude, give the man some. Leave him alone. He's obviously sad. Like, show it once, show it twice, move on. 15 seconds on the play clock, and Tampa very, very much winding down every second.
Yep, 6:30. At least Jason Kelsey got one. You know, he got one.
Oh,
Shot
he doesn't
White.
go to bounds. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
He took a hit.
Mm-hmm.
Damn. It's his own players hurt.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah. Damn. Slade Jr. Oof.
Ooh. Yeah, he took a serious hit.
Yeah, Jason Kelsey, I think, did he say he was going to be done after this season? Like, for sure?
No, he didn't say anything, but it'll be, oh.
Yeah, you could tell.
He's like holding his back?
Yeah, I think so.
So, yeah, he took some time, and it was like, it kind of gave off the vibes like, okay, one last rodeo.
Yeah.
And I don't know if getting bounced in this fashion, because a lot of times when players lose the Super Bowl, they're like, all right, I'll one more time. And then if they miss the playoffs or get bounced in the first round, all of a sudden it's like they don't even consider retirement. It's like they are playing the next year. So I wonder if this kind of a loss, you know, he wouldn't even retire because he doesn't want to go out like that.
Oh God, that's got to be a tough decision as a professional, you know, football players, like, because you always believe you have that competitive spirit, right? You always think next season we can get there. I like the team, I like the foundation, I like our coaches, we can do this. And that was basically Kelsey's argument as to why to come back, right? It was like, we have a solid team here and we can do this again next year. But you know, the way it's going now, this is going to be the last game they play. But you know, in his head, he's like, I could still go. You know what I mean? But I don't know. It might just not be the case. Might not be the case anymore. Because you hear guys like JJ Watt, for example, you know, they always ask him, like, you can be out there, right? You can still go out there. He's like, I probably could, but I look at some of the hits that these guys take and I'm like, ooh, I don't want that. You know,
I'm done with that. I did it already.
Yeah.
I saw a meme of JJ Watt in a Steelers uniform, and he tweeted it and was like, do you think anyone would notice? Since his brother's hurt.
TJ Watt, yeah. E-Dub walked away from the game to do some dishes. He retired from the game to do dishes. I love it. Good decision, E-Dub. I like it. I like the decision.
Oh my God. I need that to happen, dude.
What?
I need JJ Watt to be in TJ Watt's uniform with like the black visor and everything.
Yeah.
No, who would know? Who would know? You're lying. No, you wouldn't. Nobody would.
I know. Oh, Darius Slay getting carted off. Both teams there. Seeing him go. Yeah, that sucks, man.
Man, this day is getting worse and worse for Eagle fans.
And I keep forgetting that E-Dub is an Eagles fan. E-Dub, we're sorry, man. It sucks, but you got excited for the playoffs, which is more than Kyle and I can say. So at least there was something to kind of look forward to for you after the regular season ended. Fortunately, it was not something that you wanted to see.
Cowboys and Eagles seasons are all going to end in the span of 48 hours.
Mm-hmm.
And
damn, that's true. Wow.
Crazy, man. Crazy.
Yeah.
Even more weird, the Steelers are out.
Yeah. Yeah, no, for sure. Totally weird.
Like, Pretty much everyone's Super Bowl favorite eliminated. I just don't even know what's going on anymore.
The clear-cut Super Bowl favorite from week 1, the Steelers, are out.
Who would have thought?
Who would have thought? Somebody get Kyle some alcohol or something.
Here we go. Baker and shotgun. He's going to throw it on 3rd and 7. Pressure coming. And
oh
my God. Godwin got it.
Touchdown.
Wow.
Heaved it under pressure and just heaved it.
Oh my gosh. Dude. That's insane. That is insane.
Stick a fork in them, they're done.
They are done, dude.
Congrats to the Bucs.
Well, it's not over yet.
I don't know about that one, Jim.
The Eagles got to come back out here and try. Yeah, it's over. Baker Mayfield is playing one of the best games I've ever seen him play.
Yeah. E-Dub, I'm sorry. I'm sorry you got to watch this. So sorry. 32-9.
Second quarterback in team history to have this kind of a night.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy.
337 yards.
Look at
Let
that.
him bake.
Wow. Baker is definitely baking. Baker is baking, dude.
Yep.
This is crazy. Crazy.
Todd Bowles like, hey, bro, all of y'all, thanks for bailing me out of this year, being on the hot seat.
So the Eagles found themselves down 23.
Is it 23? Yeah, 23. Wow.
3 possession games.
Yep.
All right. Well, you got to get one quick one.
Mm-hmm.
Here comes Jalen Hurts. Let's see if he can do something.
Mm-hmm. E-Dub, we'll see you next time, man. I apologize for the pathetic performance your Eagles put on, but you're right.
It's time.
You're right, though, Ito. The way they've been playing the last 6-7 weeks has been bad. We will see you next time, man. Hopefully, next year is a better season for you and your Eagles.
I would keep watching the game though. Don't give up on your team. If they come back and win, you'll regret it.
True, there's a first down.
Picks up a first down. And here we go. They got to move quick.
Mm-hmm. We got Ray Gamer in the chat. Ray, what's up? His Steelers lost to
It sucks.
Super Bowl favorite Steelers of this season.
Wow.
Sack lunch. Nom, 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 nom.
Yeah, dude, that sucks. Down. We had another fellow listener of the podcast actually at that game. He's a Steeler. Yeah. And rough for a lot of people.
Definitely rough. But hey, anytime you want, you can come on over to the Chicago Bears side of the league.
I don't know about that, Jim. I like it here.
I like it here. No, it's good. We go to the playoffs.
Swift with another reception and a couple yards. Here we go. 3rd down. They got to move quick.
4:20 and counting. Baker Mayfield walking on the sidelines, looking off in the distance, thinking, wow, what a game I just had.
All right. Here we go. Swift in the backfield Hurts looking, firing, middle of the field. He's got Goddard.
There's a
The
flag.
comes in.
Oh
And
no,
Goddard
Goddard's
looked like he
down.
got hit in the knee, didn't it?
Yeah, or I thought maybe the arm too.
That looked like a little awkward to me.
Discussing who it was.
Oh,
Whoa. Pass interference on Goddard.
damn. Goddard.
J-Dub.
Goddard down. Darius Slay down.
Mm.
I don't know.
I don't know about that.
I don't think that was pass interference.
I don't know about that one, Jim.
I think his helmet hit his.
Oof, yeah, he got hit low. I think his right leg kind of got shooken up. Yeah, but I think definitely the Bucs are going to pull their starters. Less than 4 minutes. Just got another penalty on the offense. Absolutely. Unless they just put, Baker out there for victory position or victory formation. That's about it.
All right. Well, Goddard able to walk off the field at least. Here we go. 3rd and 18. Tampa showing pressure. See if Hurts just throws it quick. Here we go. Hurts looking, quick throw. Yep. And
oof.
That looked awkward. Zacchaeus,
Yeah.
It looks like he just slipped, but 4th and 12.
Jason Light, Bucs general manager down there.
He must be feeling pretty good right now.
Oh, yeah.
Baker Mayfield, he's got a yellow arm.
He's like, man, he's like, bringing in Baker was the right decision, dude. Good job.
Hell yeah, it was.
Right?
Here we go. Hurts firing, and he's not even throwing it past the line.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
It's not a 1st and 10.
Wow.
There he goes. 3 minutes, 12 seconds. Jesus.
Crazy.
What was that throw, man? What was that? That's embarrassing.
I hate that. Short of the sticks.
That's embarrassing.
The line. What are you thinking, dude?
That's embarrassing.
It's not like he could have even caught the ball and made a move. Like you threw him out of bounds as well.
Yeah.
And Baker's just going to hand it off to Edmonds, and he's going to pick up 4. Just hope we can get out of this game without anyone else getting hurt.
Yeah, down to 3 minutes in this game.
You want to hit our instant reaction?
Yeah, let's do it, man. I mean, it's basically going to be counting down from here on out. Bucs 32-9, dude. I just, from what I saw in this game, I mean, Baker Mayfield, it looked like was in control the entire time. He's already had a ridiculous game, 337 yards. I believe 3 touchdowns or 2 touchdowns, I think, something like that.
I think he has 3. Yeah.
Yeah, 3 touchdowns, 22 of 36. Rashad White, 72 yards rushing. You had Otten, Moore, Palmer, Evans all make plays, scoring some touchdowns. The offense just overwhelmed the defense of the Philadelphia Eagles. They couldn't get anything going on. They couldn't tackle. They couldn't cover. They couldn't blitz correctly. They couldn't sack. They couldn't do anything. Maybe they could sack Mayfield to get sacked 4 times. But they could, outside of that, that was probably the best thing they did all night. And the Bucs took advantage of that. And then the Bucs defense, God, just suffocating this Eagles offense, not letting them get anything going on the ground, in the air, through Jalen Hurts. They made sure the tush push didn't work. just an overall effort by the Bucs. They got outplayed. I don't know if they got out-coached necessarily, but the coaching staff on the Bucs side, they did a very, very good job this week preparing for this game. But the Eagles just plain got outplayed on the field today.
Yeah, man. And also the freaking Baker Mayfield story, like just to give Tampa some credit, like they took a lot of shit this season for being in the playoffs because they were not a good team. But I can't imagine how good it must feel right now, because not only does Baker get bounced from Cleveland for Deshaun Watson, but then they send him to quarterback hell in Carolina, where it almost makes it look like Cleveland made the right choice because he can't get a win over there, right?
Yeah.
And then you see how fast fans move on off coaches when they lose. Fans move that quick off quarterbacks. Like it was only 6-7 weeks, and nobody was like, "Yeah, the whole Baker thing." Yeah, he was just another like Jameis Winston, good in college and okay in the NFL, but that's kind of it.
Yeah.
Then he gets traded to the Rams, has that big game, which probably earned him this job. And right now, as he's getting ready to take knees, he knows like Cleveland is watching this at home, and they are not in the playoffs. And I am. And not only am I in the playoffs and they're not, but they made it like they put every obstacle in my way to make sure that I didn't make it to the playoffs.
Yep.
And I did it. I did it anyway. And it just feels like great revenge, because Baker was a guy that was a first overall pick, and a lot of people didn't like him because of the way he is in the field, flipping people off and shit. He's a young kid, dude. Like that's what young people do, especially when they get all the clout and fame that they get. Like look at how Denzel acted, Baker Mayfield is still here. He's still studying his playbook. He's still improving as a quarterback. And this game proved that Baker Mayfield is still improving at quarterback. I don't even think he's hit his peak yet or his prime. Yeah. This is the kind of game that just reminds the whole entire organization, we don't need to find a new quarterback. We need to figure out where we have our biggest weaknesses and build around him. Mike Evans and Chris Godwin are great. Auden, the tight end, he had like 100 yards today. Rashad White, he's emerged as a really good weapon. Maybe bring in a guy like I don't know, man, another young guy. I don't even think they need to bring in old people. Like, don't go get Derrick Henry. Like, draft a new young. Just continue to improve yourself and invest in Baker Mayfield. We talked about it. The grass isn't greener on the other side. It's greener where you water it, where you invest your time, your energy, your money. This is how Tampa should be viewing Baker Mayfield. And for Baker Mayfield, this is a huge night, because not only are you in the playoffs and Cleveland's not, but everything I just said, he knows is true. He earned this future. He didn't know what his future was going to look like. He was like, I might end up being a journeyman backup. Yeah. And now I can't imagine like this weight. It must feel like, so freeing for him. Like, I'm going to be a starter, because sometimes these quarterbacks go through an identity crisis when they're a number one guy and the nation loves them. And then next thing you know, it's like, what team is he on? And then, man, it's like a huge, like, that must really like affect him in the head and the heart.
Yeah. Affects the ego a little bit too. Yeah.
The ego, which can affect how you play. Like there was just a couple throws where like that last one to Chris Godwin, where he's just letting it fly. He's not playing like he's concerned. He looks like he is he's like getting the freedom from this organization and the fans and the trust and all of that. And now we're seeing what somebody can become when you believe in them. Belief is a very powerful thing. And I think Tampa is going to wrap their arms around him and probably sign him to a 4-year contract.
He's still young. He's 28.
And if you're going to replace him, like I say, with the head coach, with who? Who are you going to replace him with? As long as you have a better option. Tampa Bay is still playing football. There's only 8 teams. There's only 8 teams out of 32 still playing football, and Baker Mayfield and Tampa are one of them. So if you do replace him, who are you going to replace him with?
Yeah.
Jared Goff, he's still going to be good. Jordan Love, good. Purdy, good. Who are the CJ Stroud, great.
Mm-hmm.
Lamar Jackson. Baker Mayfield's the only quarterback that we would look at as quote unquote replaceable. All the other ones are like, they're going to be there for a long time. So
maybe Goff to an extent.
I love Goff.
I think he's really in the middle of, like how you said, Purdy, Lamar Jackson, they're staying in. Baker Mayfield, yeah, we can get rid of him. I think Jared Goff is that middle. But like you said, who are you going to go out to get? Jared Goff has done nothing but good things in Detroit. He has brought them out from that rubble heap into a divisional round and hosting another playoff game. So, yeah, I get where you're coming from, too.
Well, if you like, Detroit is 3rd in passing yards per game this year.
Mm-hmm.
So that's Jared Goff.
Yeah.
But that doesn't make you untouchable. Dallas was number 1. People are talking about getting rid of Dak. Miami was number 2. People are talking about getting rid of Miami. But the difference is Detroit's still in the playoffs.
Exactly.
And it's because Jared Goff had a great game.
Yep.
And he did go toe-to-toe with Matthew Stafford, another great quarterback that was 8th in the NFL in yards passing.
Mm-hmm.
So I think Jared Goff, he's been to a Super Bowl as well. I think Jared Goff is like above mediocre, but you're right. If they didn't want to replace him eventually, they wouldn't have drafted Hendon Hooker from
Hendon Hooker, yeah.
So all I'm saying is right now, Baker Mayfield is the one quarterback that I think is surprising a lot of people out of that group. And he's the one that is going to try to make a case that he belongs in the conversation with these other quarterbacks. And this win, it's very easy to just overblow this. And this all say, manage your expectations. Last year, the Vikings lost to the Giants.
Mm-hmm.
But the Vikings were the worst team in the playoffs. They had a negative point differential, and they had 12-win season. Like, that's unheard of.
And won the division.
And then you see this year, like, okay, yeah, it's pretty much the same team, and Kirk Cousins, it doesn't matter. This is what. But the Giants get that win, and everyone's like, oh, my God, the Giants. And then they get absolutely demolished by the Eagles the following week.
Yeah.
But right after that game, dude, everybody, including myself, was like, the Giants have a franchise quarterback, right? Guilty.
Yep.
I did it.
Yeah, that's true.
And now here we are with an Eagles team that has ended the season 1-5. They're one of the worst teams in the league in the last 6 games, and Baker gets a win, and we're like, he's the guy. Now, if next year the Bucs are like 4-12, we're gonna feel like this is such a far memory that we were like, Baker's the guy.
Yeah.
And it just shows how hot and cold we are. And really, it's just, what have you done for me lately? That's what it's all about. But I'll say Baker, he's definitely made a case, and we'll see what he does moving forward, and how he plays in Detroit will probably be a lot of I'll say how we feel about him moving forward. There's going to be a lot of it weighing in Detroit.
Yeah, 100%. And you just saw Baker Mayfield on here. You're seeing Jason Kelce kind of crying, shaking the hands of Eagles fans out there. Baker Mayfield celebrating with all the fans there, dude. That's got to be a great feeling. And oh God, it's just so sad to see Kelce. It's so sad to see Kelce. But hey, like you said, Baker Mayfield was the better quarterback today. They were the better team. And that's just how the night ends. That's exactly how the night's going to end. Good for the Bucs, man, because we talked a lot of shit about the Bucs. We talked a lot of shit about the NFC South and the Bucs, and they're moving on the divisional round. A team that we said should not be hosting a playoff game. Instead, they hosted it. They won it convincingly. Moving on. So you got any last words before we get out of here, Kyle?
Nope. Just that. Thank you. It's been a long week. A lot of streaming. It's been over 24 hours of streaming in the last 3 days. So we spent 33% of our life here. And if you were with us in that pie graph, thank you. We did our first raids. This is just been an incredible weekend. There's been some bad calls. There's been some blowouts. There's been some, just crazy games. I'd say the Detroit Rams game was probably my favorite out of this weekend.
Definitely, yeah.
And I just wanted to say thanks for everybody that came in here. Bill, Angel, Nick,
KC.
Not just this one, but like all of these. We understand that there's a lot of places you can spend watching these playoff football games, and choosing to do it with us means a lot.
Definitely means a lot to us. And again, we will be continuing to stream these games all the way up to the Super Bowl. And that concludes Super Wildcard Weekend here on the Only Football Podcast. We, again, like Kyle said, thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for liking, commenting, sharing, subscribing, helping us during the raids too. That was really fun, a great experience for us. So we appreciate all the effort you guys took as well during these streams, and we hope to see you guys next week and throughout this upcoming week for our recap episode of the Super Wildcard Weekend. And of course, we're going to do our predictions for the divisional round this week as well. So stay tuned. And Kyle, always a good time, brother.
Always a good time. So.